And we're live again.
Hi guys, sorry for that. Hopefully this time everything works good. I'm
Well,
Hikaru and this is Madness. Also, welcome to Midgardia. Forgot about that part. It's been a day apparently for me. Um, welcome to Madness. It's all in the name. Our Dungeon of the Mad Mage playthrough. Before we begin, I'd like to say thank you to our sponsors, Roll20.net. Roll20 is a great virtual tabletop simulator who definitely does not have any issues like I've had today. It lets you play with games with friends who are too busy to play in person. It's got a bunch of features like the Character Mancer that lets you make like 15 characters in an hour, which is I think what Garm did.
Something like that, yeah.
Sorry, cats. Hey, go away. Scratching the carpet. He shouldn't do that. Um, so yeah, thanks for the sponsorship, Roll 20. I'm just all over today. Just these are my players.
Hello, I'm Garmbreak1, rapidly double checking to make sure I'm actually first in the order, and yes, I am. So hello, I am in fact Garmbreak1, and I play Ralmevik Shavara, a human celestial pact warlock. I hit things with a sword. It usually doesn't go very well for me. Zio?
I will point out it went better last session. You were able to hit things and you actually crit. So things are starting to look up a little. Hi, I'm Zio. I am currently playing Remy Susanna. She is an arcane domain cleric and recently revealed to be an Asimar. She should be standing in the back and just healing everyone. And last session, she was able to showcase that this is what she's supposed to do. So hopefully this will start happening more. We'll see. Hi.
sorry, I wanted to wait to see if Hobbs would not do that. Hi, I'm Pi. I'm playing Omitra, the Draconic Sorcerer, Hexblade, Warlock, and Omitra is not nearly as dramatic as some creatures in this house. That's Hobbs. He's my cat. He's orange. And loud.
Hi, I'm Sho. I'm playing Nadir Izirosel, a Gloomstalker Ranger Drow. He usually tends to stand up on the ceiling and shoot down death by arrows.
I can't wait till you guys get to like a 5 foot tall area and you bang your head either way.
Honestly, I'm just looking forward to you having a roper on the ceiling that's a stalagmite.
Yeah. Suddenly Roper. All right, so last we left off, you guys had managed to survive some encounters you weren't exactly planning to, including a Hydra and a Death Slad at the same time, who ambushed you after defeating the Nagas of level 8. Did a bit of exploring in level 8, got some information about a portal leading to the 10th level, figured out how to open it, and then did a bit of an escort and told your rescuees how to get to Skullport and who to contact there. And then decided to go back up to level 7, which was partway kind of guiding your companions up. But also because some of you became a bit more interested again in that castle that some of you had seen on level 7. On your way down to level 8, you had some of you had spotted just the edges of this like teeny tiny castle floating in the middle of a huge, gigantinormous cavern. So that's where we're starting off today. As you make your way back to the 7th level and to the edge of the cliff.
Ching, please. Thank you.
Oh, hey, it's the edge of a cliff.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get that the castle was supposed to be, like, implausibly tiny the first time we came here. I assumed it was just in perspective.
No. From what you can, well, you can't really. Can you see it? I don't know if
I've got
you
2 items
you-
that give me dark vision.
and yet this thing is too far away from the ledge for you to see it.
Feels bad.
Yeah. Nadir can see it just fine because he's a drow, and drow have like double the normal dark vision. To Nadir's sight, it looks small enough to fit in a 20-foot cube. It is also floating 10 feet-ish above a smooth 80-foot tall mithril spindle that erupts from the floor.
Nifty.
And-
I think we're about to enter a castle that's a desk toy.
Apparently. Somehow. How are we getting over there?
Yeah, the ledges that you're standing beside are 90 feet above the cavern floor. So if you look down, that's a 90-foot fall. But that means that puts you about even with where the castle is. It's just more than 60 feet away from you.
So we have a number of problems. One of which is how the hell do we get small enough?
Maybe if we just get close enough, we start shrinking.
I mean, that's what I was kind of thinking. Like, if you go
Somebody
towards a
help
tiny
me.
thing, maybe everything around it gets really, really tiny.
I don't have enough
Maybe.
points to polymorph into Zedrun, so I can't do
Hey!
Do you have enough points though to fly to the castle?
that. I do.
How many do you have left? Because if we need to fly out,
0.
You
Don't
see
have
what
enough
happens
points to
with me?
polymorph into Hobbs either.
Wait, didn't we have a
You would
long
be the
rest?
worst.
We
If
did?
you polymorphed into
Yeah.
Hobbs, you would be the worst stealthing being on the planet.
They I don't get all of them. I get like 1d4 at every
I
dawn.
thought it was 1d6.
Either way, I rolled it and got 2.
Oh.
Oh, okay. You just rolled shit on points.
Yeah.
Yep, well,
I mean,
So our options are go back, explore level 8, map out everything, rest, and then hopefully get enough to fly to the castle and back. Or fly to the castle, hope we don't have to make a hasty exit, and leave. when
That
we
sounds
need
good to me.
Also, maybe
Also, fun fact, I never actually retrained Fly. I took Fly as a spell. So I still
so
have...
you
you could... So we don't need to worry about the points.
Yeah, I'm just remembering that now.
so technically you could use a spell slot now, fly us over, and then you have a spell slot for your sword coming out when
What?
we have to, possibly run our asses.
Question.
maybe I should go check out this castle to see if it shrinks me first.
Question.
Yeah.
So, what level spell slots do you have right now, Garm?
5.
So, if you cast Fly with your Warlock spell slots, you could target 2 additional creatures.
Suppose so.
So you could make yourself, me, and Nadir fly. Omitra, on the other hand, is fly on his own.
I don't think we have to worry about Omitra because boots.
Yeah, alright.
That's what I said.
That sounds roughly worth a 5th level spell slot.
But maybe, Omitra go over there first, see if he shrinks, or if we go over there and we realize nothing's happening.
Yeah.
But if we see Omitra go over there and Omitra suddenly shrinks, then we fly over.
What if Omitra flies over there and Omitra suddenly gets blasted out of the sky?
Then we don't go
That's
over
a
there.
good point. I mean,
then I'll go over and heal you, but we're not going to go in the castle.
Oh, okay. At least we have a plan.
Also, I should point out that while I could theoretically like carry Remy over, and the deer could like jump down from the ceiling maybe, and hope not to break all of his ankles, we can't do that on the way out. The deer can't spider climb his way out of here.
Yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
It's on a spindle. So you walk out of the castle and you walk on underneath it.
I
And then
assumed it
walk
was
down.
above the spindle, so we'd just be running
Yes,
around
it's
it.
10, it's 10 feet above the spindle. It's
So
floating
he
10
just
feet
drops
above.
from the castle to the spindle and then walks.
Okay, yeah, that works for
It's
me.
only 10 feet.
Just drop onto the spike, dude. Don't worry about it.
Honestly, if I absolutely had to, I could just rope trick it. Tie a rope around myself. And then just hop.
Yeah, it works for me.
Sure. Okay.
If needed.
Right. While these people are discussing this,
You're taking your drift globe with you, right?
yes.
Oh.
Okay.
Unless someone tells me not to.
I see no reason not. You kind of need to see where you're going, and we want to see what's happening to you.
Just be careful not to get too close to the giant.
I mean, you're flying pretty high above them.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna get my bow out just in case I have to shoot something out of the sky before it blasts. Our friend.
What? Do I see a door on this sucker?
All right, so you approach the castle. Give me a perception check as you fly closer.
Okay.
Oh.
I'd like to remind everyone I'm not trained in perception.
Good luck.
And got an 11.
Okay, that's good to know. I'm looking for the information I should have had. That's gone. Where the fuck is that? Why isn't it here?
Aw.
Because it's somewhere else.
Because it knew you were going to be looking for it and decided to fuck off.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's right.
I could have sworn I read it like 2 seconds ago.
Well, you did. But now it's gone.
You don't have your magic eyes up, do you?
I should.
Let's be real.
I think
Omitra
we
always
switched
has his
maps.
magic
Yeah, I was
eyes
gonna
up.
say, when does Amitra not?
Okay. That's important to know. So as you approach, you see it's a floating castle. Of course, there's magic involved. What your magic eyes see, however, is there is a 40-foot radius sphere of transmutation magic around the castle.
Wait, how much?
40 feet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Not that I noticed that until I'm like here, I guess. But
Yeah. As you
So-
approach, would you go into it? Or did you stop when you saw the sphere?
I probably there's a sphere of transmutation magic.
Ooh.
It's all
Wouldn't
around the castle.
transmutation be shrinking magic?
I don't know. I'm gonna go poke it. Bye.
Uh-oh.
Be careful! And there he goes.
Yep.
Everyone else sees you don't see the sphere because it's invisible to you.
Yeah.
But Omitra starts flying towards the castle, and you all see Omitra start to shrink and
Oh
shrink.
my goodness.
and shrink until how tall are you?
Knowing me, I probably made myself 5'10", but shit, I did.
Okay. Until you see Omitra look like a 6-inch bug flying towards the castle.
I think that confirms shrinking. Shall we go catch up with Omitra?
When I look back, do they look huge?
They do indeed look huge.
I want to fly back.
Okay.
Whoop, 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 whoop,
Yeah,
whoop.
you return to being 5'10".
Oh my god.
Your speed, by the
guys
way, does
look
not
so
change.
huge.
Oh my god.
So,
What?
I'm 6 inches tall and I can fly.
No, sorry.
30.
Your everything changes. So instead of 30 feet, you're going 30 inches. So you're like, oh yeah, the castle's right there. Oh god, this is taking a while. It's a lot farther away than you thought it was.
Why does it feel like it's getting farther and farther away? It's getting bigger, but it's getting farther away. So, shall we all go over there?
So you said it was 40 feet out from the castle, which means
Mhm.
that's 480 inches. So
Mhm.
that's, if you divide that just by 30, that's 16. So that you're still talking 8 rounds and nothing but movement.
And that's like running speed, like battle running speed, because that's like
Wow.
that's
Just
your
letting y'all know that.
Mm-hmm.
But I am just gonna go, while they're casting fly, I'm just gonna go in, aura out, aura in, aura out, aura in, aura out.
Thank you, Realm Epic. Let's
Thank
get
you.
moving.
Uh-huh.
Oh no, they're catching up really fast. I better hurry.
Phew.
All right, you all start flying towards the castle. Are you guys looking at the castle, or are you like looking around your surroundings?
I'm
Looking
looking
around.
at the castle.
I'm looking at the
castle.
surroundings.
I want
Alright.
to know where the entrance is. If I
Okay.
find the entrance, I'll look at the surroundings.
Immediately as you approach, you all notice that there are, well, a couple of features. First, this is about a 4-story tall castle. Like now that you're shrunk, this thing is huge. At the very front, so the south end, at the bottom, there is what looks to be the main entrance. There's no really a stoop or surface to stand outside, but there is a front door, and it seems to have like a wooden sign hanging from it. You can also see as you approach from above, the castle has the battlements. It has tiny arrow slit windows, which you guys are probably too big to go through because arrow slits. And then you can land on the roof. The roof is flat and has a square hole in the center that seems to descend all the way to the first floor. And there's some kind of like interior garden there.
A courtyard, basically.
A courtyard, yeah.
Well, I'd like to see if I can read that wooden sign that's hanging on the door.
I
You
can
weren't looking at the
definitely-
castle, you were looking
yeah.
around.
2,
Give me a perception check.
24.
Okay. What was that, Carb?
I can definitely read that sign.
Yes, you can. Do you head to the door then? Are you all heading to the door?
I mean, I am, unless someone tells Remy differently.
I think
Okay.
we should go into the top, guys.
I think so too, but I'm looking around. What do I
We-
see?
We should check the sign at least.
Nadir, you don't actually see much, but you do think as you're looking towards the castle after doing like a perimeter sweep, you're trying to keep an eye on the giant that's still moving around at the bottom, but he doesn't seem to have heard or seen you.
Mm.
You do notice that there's a couple of lights inside the castle and a flicker of movement behind one of the windows, like something passing between the light and the window.
Uh-huh.
So there's definitely something in there. All right, so the rest of you approach first the door because you want to check the sign. The sign is in a very crude, kind of childish lettering scratched into it. It's in Draconic.
Well, I can't read it. Omitra?
But Omitra and Romevic, for different reasons, can read it.
It's
It just
true.
has 2 words on it. Oto's Castle.
Why is it in Draconic? I thought we were talking about
Oto?
Yeah, wasn't that the wizard assassin?
No.
No.
Maddgoth.
Right. The edgelord name.
Yes.
How do you spell Otto? O-T-T-O? Okay.
Yep.
Mhm.
Does this ring a bell at all?
No.
Okay.
Maybe it's a ruse.
Omitra, you also detect magic coming from the door.
What school is it?
Abjuration.
I don't know why I asked that. I never remember what half of them do.
Could be worse. It could be evocation.
Yeah, but I don't remember what abjuration is.
Protection, if I'm remembering correctly.
Yep, shields abjuration.
Oh god, I did find it. So rnw.net made a very good little image for the 8 schools of magic. Well, 8 schools of magic. And I post the link here. Hold on.
This is gonna be good.
It didn't load. Why didn't it load?
Broken image magic. Good job.
Nice one.
It's because it's a Reddit image. All right, I guess I'll link the Reddit. tab then.
Magic. That explains everything.
I'm sure Garm can show that on stream. So yeah, you can save that if you need a quick reminder of what the schools of magic can do.
I actually really like that. It's simple, but yes,
Mhm.
it's exactly accurate.
Yep. That's r/n-w.net. They do a lot of cool things for D&D. They have some really sweet looking custom sheets. All right, so yes, abjuration on the door.
I mean, that makes sense.
Okay, the door's protected. Maybe we should go in a different way.
Thank you for the
Maybe
resub, brilliant loser.
Heart.
Hi, Zeus.
Yay! Yeah, let's go through the courtyard, or at least try.
And if that doesn't work, we can always try and figure out the door.
All right, so you all fly up 4 floors and land on the ceiling. I'm gonna move you guys to the actual ceiling. That's not the select tool. Get into teleport position.
We did. The others are just being slow.
Why is Garm moving away? Okay. Nope.
I moved myself there and then
Okay, stay there. You're
Fine.
gone.
I think that was my fault.
Where's the 4th floor?
Sorry, Garm.
it's okay. I'm rapidly shoving pizza in my face. That's why my cam's off.
I'm trying to wait, and then that's what I'm going to do. Except for not very rapidly, because that always goes poorly for me.
All right,
I need
so
it for the
castle.
meds. Oh,
This
sorry,
is
Heart.
actually how big it is.
Can I just say, holy shit?
Ditching? I ditching. Okay. You
Yes,
open
you
shit.
did.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So this is the actual size for you guys now that you are inches tall. I don't know why they decided to put the dynamic lighting around the center of this one because it's open. So
It's a courtyard. We're supposed to look down.
right. There we go.
Are we tall enough to see through the windows, though?
What windows?
Or whatever looks down. Or we're on the first floor?
You're on the roof.
Okay.
Yeah, we're on the top of the castle.
Are we tall
It's
And
enough?
like-
this is a hole going down to the courtyard.
Are we tall enough
Yeah.
to see over the battlements?
You are tall enough to see over the battlements.
We can fly.
You're also
Oh,
you
yeah.
also can fly.
I guess that's true.
That's how we got on the top of the castle.
Yep. Yeah, so top of the castle, which is of course at the end of the description of everything in the castle. So, I have to like move. All right, roof, embattlements. Well, obviously you can't see much because your light source isn't that powerful and the rest is darkness around you, but you can see the roof. As you guys talk, you realize also that whatever's going on with this castle and the fact that you're in a cavern that is now unfathomably high above you, sound carries. The crenellated battlements that enclose the roof are 4 feet high. Other than that, this whole area seems completely plain stone. The stone is actually I think it's just smooth gray stone. And then you have the battlements, and you look into the area in the center. And below you, kind of lost to the darkness. How tall is this thing? 20 feet. No, you've got enough light. Your light does what? 40 feet total, right? 40 dim.
It does the light spell.
Right, so 20 bright, 20 dim, and you guys can see up to 60 feet. So you can absolutely see all the way to the bottom. The courtyard is surrounded by gardens of glittering pebble-sized crystals. That's the like mishmash of colors you see. And then in the center, there is a 9-foot tall statue of a plump human wizard wearing a helmet with blade-like fins and reading from a spellbook. The statue is facing the southwest.
So do we want to head down, guys?
Looking down, you can also see windows facing the courtyard. All of these windows are glass and have iron bars on the outside.
Of course they do. Do we want to head down?
There's also 4 paths radiating from the statue.
You okay there, Garm?
Just every time you say, do we want to head down, Carter has another piece of info.
Sorry.
I know, right?
Do we want to head down?
Also, the gems are worth.
That requires Tiralai going and seeing them.
Just throw Tiralai at things. Summon them back.
Tiralai,
So
how
how
much
much
do they
was it
cost?
worth?
Oh, he would be so insulted by... Wait, you can't drop him and have him go that far down. Once he's, 30 feet away from you, he disappears?
Yeah, but if it's 4 stories high, he can make it 10 feet from the ground.
I don't think he has that long of a time to appraise.
I think I got the size of the dimensions wrong, because I think before you shrank it was like 20 foot. Yeah, 20. The castle fits in a 20-foot cube.
Yeah, hey, wait a minute. If this is shrunk,
Huge.
and we're shrunk,
It would still be to scale.
Yes, but it's no longer 20 feet cube. It's a lot bigger.
yeah, but I mean, no, it's not. It's actually 20 feet cubed. But
Relative to you guys now.
okay, yeah, like Show is correct here. Wouldn't it just be 1-to-1 scale?
Well,
I was assuming it was.
the scale is you guys are now 1 inch to 1 foot.
Huh?
What?
But
So if you're 6 feet tall, you are now 6 inches tall.
Okay. Oh, I got you.
Oh,
So-
We are
but the
one.
thing is, because the castle is tiny too, if the castle was not shrunk, we would be this size compared to the castle, right?
Right. But the castle's shrunk size is 20 feet tall.
Okay. So we're about
And you
normal.
are 6 inches on that 20-foot tall
Oh.
castle.
Okay. This
Oh.
is an incredibly convoluted way of going about this. Thank you,
Yes.
Dungeon of the Mad Mage.
Let me just see something.
Thanks, Maddgoth.
Yeah. Okay, so the castle is about 200 feet wide
Oh.
in like the scale that you're in right now.
Huh.
Like if you measure the battlements you're on. Right? So from
It's a huge fucking castle.
yeah.
I'm so confused.
Okay, so basically, when we went from being big to small, we got reduced to 1/12 of our size.
Right.
Mhm.
So the big castle at 1/12 its size is 20 feet. That's horrific.
But we are on the same scale, is it?
Because
Mhm.
20
Okay.
times 12 is 240 feet.
Yeah.
This is a huge fucking castle. So we going down?
Yep. You guys want to go down? That means I have to move you guys again.
Oh. Oh, baby.
Maybe we should just like go up and down to the courtyard.
Please don't.
Were we
Alright.
just on a featureless brown plain for anybody else?
Nope.
Yes.
Oh, hey,
No
a
idea what you're
courtyard.
talking about. I was moving you. I had to like it's a big map. All right, so you land on the courtyard and yes, there's I know they look like mushrooms. I did my best. It's just colorful like pebble-sized crystals. And then there's the 4 pathways and at each pathway there is a door.
Can I spot the prettiest looking crystal?
Mm.
I don't know. Can you give me a perception check?
7. Nope, they all look the same to me.
Are all of the doors the same too?
These doors look the same. They are all radiating abjuration magic.
Great. By the way, he's
Also-
not dying.
Oh, I'm sure he's not. He's just really upset that, he's not
The
getting
door's
it.
closed.
There's a closed door. That's like
I can't trust my roommates to wear pants, so I can't just open the door.
it's a bannable offense according to
Exactly, which is why the door is closed.
I mean
Yeah.
that I was talking about the door closed. Anyways,
Aru.
Remy is just picking up crystals right now, one of each color she can find,
Of course you are.
putting them in her bag.
I hate this
Um,
castle. It makes my head hurt.
well, now that you're down there, you can see this statue of the wizard is on a pedestal, and the pedestal is engraved with the word Maddgoth on it, all capital letters.
It is killing me not to make an incredibly stupid joke, so can you guys indulge me for a moment?
Please,
Go
please,
ahead.
I've been thinking it.
As I make a joke that has been made by probably 50% of people that ever go through here. I thought Maddgoth would be a woman. Somebody asked me why.
Why would that be,
Why?
Garm?
Because she's got double D's.
Thank you.
What is wrong with you people?
But wait,
Also, please
maybe-
never say that
maybe-
in Maddgoth's face.
but maybe Otto was Maddgoth's boyfriend, therefore making Maddgoth the big titty goth girlfriend.
It's all coming together now.
Uh,
Thank you for indulging me.
Right. So the statue's eyes betray a hint of madness.
Really?
no,
Just
really.
a hint. Wow.
And
he's
gothic
got,
eyeliner?
like, and he's got like an open spell book in front of his hands.
Is there anything on the spell book?
Either the cover
Yes,
or
actually.
the...
It is open to a spell.
Well, what?
Like- It is. You want to go read the spell that's on the spell book?
I want to see what's on the spellbook. Yes.
Okay. You go check it out. Cursory glance to like possibly not set off a spell or anything. It's Mordekainen's sword.
Hey, we know that guy, don't we? No, we know Volo.
You know Volo, not Mordekainen.
I mean, we've met him. You never truly know another person.
And the spell is like engraved in such a way that like it looks like you could possibly even take rubbing of the spell.
Well, guess what I'm gonna do then?
All right, so Mitra sees the spell and starts taking a rubbing.
I'm just taking a look at each of the doors.
Okay.
Is there any sign on any of these doors that could hint at what's behind each of them?
Nope.
By the
So,
way, sorry. I was gonna say I do have that fancy leather notebook that we got from the what. So can I take multiple rubbings
Why would you need multiple rubbings?
to sell them?
Okay, so one thing I will clarify, taking a rubbing does not make a spell scroll, but it does allow you to then, if you were able to, like a wizard could then copy it into a spell book
Yeah,
at their leisure.
and I
So
could
keep
still
that in
sell
mind.
it.
Technically, yes. I'm sure wizards would love to, buy a spell that probably wouldn't pay as much as the spell scroll because they have no idea if this works. Some of them might take
but
you
it's
up
worth
on
a
it.
shot.
Yeah. It is going to take you a while to get the different rubbings.
So, anyone here have knock? Show you're muted.
Wouldn't that alert everyone in range?
It was just a question. You have any ideas how to get through these doors?
We could try
I mean-
opening them.
If they all have magic on them, then I wouldn't be
Well,
so careless.
Maybe the magic's just to make sure the doors don't rot off or something.
I mean, that's possible. It's also
So just-
possible.
Be shielded from.
Also, it sounds like Maddgoth has a cat somewhere in here
Right?
behind one of these doors. I
The
can't tell
cat didn't
which.
shrink. Cat didn't shrink very well because I think its voice box is louder than normal.
The doors are made out of stone.
Also, no, it's magically enhanced voice box because Maddgoth wants to torture anyone else who shows up at this castle with the screaming cat.
By the way, you should try and sleep when he's screaming.
Can we appreciate the obvious inspiration for why this castle is the way it is? It's a
What's
fucking
that?
miniature set. It's supposed to shrink them down to the size of the miniatures they were probably using.
Oh my god.
All right.
It's adorably dorky, and I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Maddgoth's castle, this part of the module is actually from there is an original Maddgoth's castle adventure for the Undermountain, which it is based
gosh.
off of.
By the way, I think when we do figure out how to open these doors, we should go through the southern one first.
Okay.
Because that's the way the wizard's pointing.
That's a really good point. Carter was... Is it like that on the original map?
Yes, it is, he is pointing southwards, and that south is where the main door of the castle was as well.
Right. I'd like to try opening a south door.
Oh boy.
Okay. You go. You try to open the south door. It is locked.
That sucks. We could try smashing the windows.
No.
That'll be loud.
Is it?
I could thunderstep and destroy all of them at once.
Don't
No!
you dare. Kurt, does it look like these doors are trapped? as well as locked.
What, you want to meow too now? Give me a perception check.
Yay!
We need to get the two of them on cam with each other at some point.
17.
Right. You look over these doors, and as far as you can tell, they're normal looking doors.
However,
They're locked. They don't seem to have a keyhole.
damn it. There went my eventual suggestion to use my thieves tools on them.
I mean, if it was just locked that way, I could unlock them pretty easily too. I can try one thing. I'm not guaranteed it'll work.
Okay.
Haru, I'm going to go up to the door and cast Dispel Magic on the door.
Oh God.
Interesting.
Hey, you said there's magic there.
We're gonna die to a
Okay.
20-foot door.
I'd like to scoot out of the direct line of the
Trying
door.
to get rid of the magic that's keeping it locked.
So you're trying to get rid of the abjuration magic, not the shrinking magic.
Correct. I'm trying to get rid of the magic that is keeping this door shut. I'm choosing the magical effect on this door.
I don't think you choose it. It says,
do.
You choose
Oh.
one creature, object, or magical effect.
okay.
That's a tragedy.
So I'm going to point out, I don't think I could actually dispel the magic keeping this place tiny. Just gonna
Nope.
say.
Probably not.
Interesting.
Okay, so two things happen when you cast the
Uh-oh.
spell.
Okay.
The first thing that happens is you hear a click as the arcane lock on the door is dispelled. The second thing that happens is that a spectral looking sword appears right beside you
Ah,
Uh-huh.
and swings at you. Does a 21 hit?
yes.
And does 15 force damage.
Ow! Could you not?
I almost feel like I shouldn't be rolling initiative for this, but let's roll initiative. Because I need it.
I'd like to just, out of the side of my mouth, scream, bad Morkainen sword. I'm busy.
Oh, jeez.
Alright, so. Let's see, this is. No? Okay. You know what? This works too. What? Why did it
It
skip
didn't.
Nadir?
I don't know. But could it not?
Okay, well, Nadir, you go first. You just saw this spectral sword appear and hit Raimi.
Well, shit. We did hear a click, though, down here, right?
Yes.
I'd like to kind of scoot up to the door. Does it open inward or outward?
You know, it doesn't really say. I'm gonna say it opens towards you guys.
Okay. And is there at least a knob of some kind, considering there was no
No.
keyhole?
Wait, there's a thing to pull.
Okay, I'm gonna open the door.
Okay. You open
Because maybe the sword
the door.
only will attack us inside. Because I'm guessing I'm not going to be able to actually shoot it.
No, not to map layer. Nah, wrong layer.
I was gonna say, well, we can't even see, but now
There
we
we
can.
All right, cool. All right, so you open the door.
Mm-hmm.
You can see the interior of the castle.
Neat.
There's a stone hallway.
Awesome. And I'm just going to look at the rest and be like, I don't really get regular magic, so I'm going to try shooting it just because I can, maybe. Even though I doubt it's going to actually do anything. I'm not going to waste my sharpshooter shot on it, though. Come on, longbow. 23. Like I said, I'm pretty sure this isn't going to do anything, but I don't really do magic outside of ranger stuff.
All right, so you shoot it, and you hit it dead on center, and your arrow goes right through it.
That's
and
what I
hits the
thought.
far wall.
I'm like, well, shit. I'm going to get ready to run once the rest of the group goes through, or at least some
Okay.
of the rest of the group.
So is that your
Yeah,
turn?
that's my turn.
All right, so roll Mimic.
Alright, I'm going to start my turn by respecting the intelligence of the rest of my party members enough to feel like I don't have to tell them to stay away from the magic sword. And I'm just going to go in the building.
Sounds good.
Lord, I hope I'm correct in believing that they can figure that out on their own. And then I'm just gonna go over to here and lag a bunch and then end my turn.
Excellent.
If anything anything isn't my party members comes in my sight, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast it.
Okay, good to know.
And that's my turn.
Remy, you have a floating sword.
Bad sword, bad sword, bad sword. Sacred flame this thing.
You sacred flame it. Your flame goes right through it.
Okay. I was like, okay, physical attack didn't work. Maybe a magical one did. It didn't. Okay, I'm gonna back the fuck away. Because this thing reminds Remy of spiritual weapon, and she's kind of hoping it can't actually attack her if she runs away from it.
It does not attack you.
Ah!
It does not have reactions.
I kind of figured. It's like, bad sword, and one more step. She's like, bad sword, that hurt, ow, and done.
All right, Omitra, you just finished your first rubbing and are taking out a second paper when the sword shows up and everyone starts running.
Oh, come on! Well, I'm coming back here for this. Grumble, grumble, grumble.
Just like magically Xerox it or something.
I don't know.
I mean, I will point out it's not a spell scroll, which means you should be able to copy multiple times.
Yeah, the copy of the statue. I'm still coming back here for more rubbings.
Yeah, the problem is spells are really complex creatures. You can't just copy them. That's why it takes a wizard so many hours to copy it down. By rubbing it, you're getting how it's supposed to be onto another piece of paper at least.
This is going to be terrible. Because it definitely doesn't rely on dark vision. And I'm the last thing in the room.
I'm just double moving.
Excellent. All right, so beginning of the round, the sword moves again. Goes up to Nadir. And swings.
Yeah.
21 again.
That will absolutely hit.
Excellent. So you take 23 force damage.
Boy. I'm trying to see if there's anything I can do to not, but there's not. Okay. Hey, that's my passive perception.
And it is now your turn.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be like, okay, bye, and then I'm gonna, since we can't take reactions, I'm just gonna very, very carefully click the door because I don't want this thing following us.
Okay, you want to close the door in his face?
Yes.
Does it have a face? Should we be concerned?
No, it doesn't have a face.
Thank you.
All right, you close the door, and I'm just going to quickly go round around. I don't know if the rest of you are actually running still or waiting to see what happens now that the door is closed.
Well, I would still be keeping moving, so I'm not the thing closest to it.
But
I
I
would have a
wouldn't like.
spell ready in case, but
And then I'd like to cure wounds myself because fucking ow.
Yeah, legit.
I'll
But I
just go.
wouldn't like go around the corner and run away. I just want to see if it's gonna go through the door or not.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait and see what happens.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. Okay, so as far as I can tell, it can't pass through walls. The sword itself is apparently a sword-shaped plane of force. So you hear a thunk. Thunk, 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 thunk. But it doesn't know how to open a door.
it doesn't have hands. How is it supposed to open a door?
That's true. But you hear thunking for another, like, almost a minute before everything goes quiet again.
So that was a thing.
Ah, that was awful. Ow. Thankfully I'm better
Yeah.
now, but ow.
I just poke myself and heal a bit.
How loud was the thunking?
That was weak as fuck.
Probably less loud than Hobbs.
That's fair.
So pretty loud. I got you.
Low bar.
Everything does seem to echo outside, so it's still like relatively loud. You think if there's anything in here that has the ability to listen, it might have heard either you guys shouting about, run or whatever, or the sword itself thunking against the stone door.
Okay, I'd like to peek around the corner while they're healing themselves.
Okay. You peek around the corner, and the corridor seems to continue north. There's one door and one like side passage to the west. There's also the door to the south, which you guess goes towards the entrance of the castle, and another one to the southeast, southwest, and a window.
Okay. Was the wizard pointing directly south in the
He wasn't
courtyard?
exactly pointing, but he was facing south. Actually,
Like directly south, or
I thought you said southwest.
Statue faces southwest. So yeah, slightly south, so towards the west.
I'm just gonna use Mage Hand and point at the southwestern door. Well, my party healed.
Do we want to check that door first?
I would like to check it for traps because this will go great.
Okay.
I'll help.
All right. So that's an aid. Are you investigating or just checking it? Like, are you
Investigating, because
you're being?
yeah,
Give me an investigation check with advantage.
that'd be 25.
Excellent. You carefully inspect this door. There doesn't seem to be any traps, like what you'd consider a trap. But then you realize that stuck in the door frame is a tiny copper coin.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna point this out.
Does it look magical to your little eyes?
Yeah, do I know
No.
why there would be a freaking copper coin there?
Karu, question.
Yes.
Is it at the bottom or is it at the top?
It is on the side. It is like stuck against the between the door and the frame.
Yeah,
So
but
it's-
like
it's-
which corner? If
Probably underneath where the jam would be. So about middle, but underneath the. If it can
It-
go there. Or do you put it above the jam? It doesn't make too much difference. Why?
normally you put it like
Above?
in the hinge.
I think Theo's trying to say something.
Yeah.
It's probably a really easy way to check to see if someone's come through the door. Because if you don't notice the coin, you open, you go in, you leave. Oh, the coin's on the ground when a person comes home. It's just a easy, cheap alarm system.
Yeah. Normally I've
You can
seen
do
it
that
with
with a
paper
stick, too.
though.
Mhm.
Because paper doesn't make as much noise when it falls onto the ground.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know. I just don't think in character I would know that.
Remy does. Remy would absolutely know this.
Doesn't that seem a little bit plebeian though for a house that's this magical?
Yeah, so you're looking for magic.
Yeah, you're looking for magic, and there's already a magic door. So if you got through that, like you're gonna be looking for magic. Oh, there's no magic here. Oh, it's not locked. I'm just gonna open the door. I'm not gonna notice this tiny, tiny little coin in the corner. At most, you'll see the coin and be like, "Oh, coin, that's mine," on the ground.
When you guys open the door, I would like to ready Mage Hand so that I can keep it there.
Where it needs to be.
Okay.
So like someone else is gonna have to open the flipping door.
I'll open the door.
All right. So you prepare Mage
It's
Hand.
not locked.
It is not locked.
Okay.
You open the door,
I
and
prepare my bow.
Omitra keeps the coin in its location. You open the door. Inside, this room is stuffed from floor to ceiling with junk. Whatever you can think of is here. It's piled like someone grabbed everything they found and just stuffed this place.
Anything interesting looking?
You can notice that there's quite a bit of like what looks to be adventuring gear, but it's also like between a bunch of rubbish. So it would take a bit of work to find something in particular that might be useful.
Is there anything magical?
I said interesting, not useful.
There is nothing pinging magical in this room.
Interesting and useful are two very different things, Karu. Do I see anything interesting when I take a peek?
Nope.
Uh-uh.
Nothing interesting.
Oh,
Not even like the non-valuable interesting thing. This is just junk.
Remy will look at Omitra and be like, "Should I close the door and you put the coin back?"
Yeah, there's nothing even magical in there. If we need to go in later, we can. It's not like
Okay.
this was locked.
Click.
All right, you close the door again.
Maybe we should keep an eye out for that coin thingy.
Uh-huh.
In other places.
Do we just want to go clockwise from here?
Sure.
All right.
So this is another door, Karu.
Yep, another door.
Do I see a coin?
Give me a perception check.
I'd like to aid.
I'd like to roll separately.
23.
Okay.
This one's all clear.
Remy, it is all clear.
Yeah, it's all clear. Does the door seem locked, Karu?
Nope.
Okay. Remy just basically assumes Obitra will say something if anything pings magic. And she will open the door.
All right. You open the door, and this one's a bit tinier. Though tiny is relative.
Relative.
It's still like 20 feet across. God. The north wall, there is a vanity with a built-in mirror on which there's a bunch of vials of perfume, combs, brushes, powder puffs. To the west wall sits a fancy wooden chair with a golden chamber pot tucked below it.
Mm.
There's 4 thin books resting on a side table next to the chair. And to the south is a marble bathtub with clawed feet and towels hanging on hooks above it.
It's the bathroom.
Are the towels wet?
You go up and touch them. They're
Yeah.
dry.
Do they like let off dust as if they've been sitting here for eons?
No.
Huh. Are they plush?
Oh no.
Very.
What color are they?
There's a green one, a red one, and a yellow one.
All right, I take the red one, so I leave the Packers colors behind.
Wow.
Okay.
I rearranged them though, so they still look nice.
Okay. And anyone else checking anything in the bathroom?
Tell me about the books.
You want to know about the books?
I want to know about the
Oh, dear.
books.
Oh dear.
Well, one book has worn wooden covers. The other one, it looks almost like a diary with a gold stitched cover of burgundy dyed leather. It's got scented pages. The third book, which is missing its cover, it's apparently written in has Elvish and Orc in it.
Oh no.
The last book is bound in sturge hide. Which one would you like to look through?
The one written in Elvish and Orc.
Okay. You thumb through this one, and it's apparently in Elvish translations of common Orc phrases and idioms.
I would like to take that.
Okay.
Can't
I
believe
would like to. Sorry?
I can't believe we're robbing this dude's bathroom.
I would like to look at whatever one looks
We-
the creepiest.
I-
Probably the Sturge.
Sturge hide. Okay. You look through that one. It's a recipe book for pie.
Well, yeah, that's why she grabbed it, but what's in it?
That's amazing. That's amazing.
I would like to look through the others.
Okay.
What
Um,
languages are they all in?
Common. So the worn wooden covered one is filled with humorous anecdotes. Just a
my
bunch of
God.
funny
it's a-
stories.
It's a book of puns and stories. Oh
Just a
man.
bathroom reading book, yes.
Yes. I love this
Is
place.
the last one a crossword puzzle?
Hold on. The last one appears to be a diary with gold stitched cover of burgundy dyed leather, and it's got scented pages. What do you think it is?
Oh my.
Toilet paper?
Oh.
It is chronicling the love affairs of a long dead noblewoman.
It's a romance novel.
It's a romance novel.
Can I just say Remy is horrified you guys are raiding a wizard's bathroom right now?
I'm not. I didn't step into that bathroom.
Remy
I-
stepped in and then stepped out.
To be fair, Remy, the stuff on top of the vanity looks expensive as fuck. There's like even a silver comb set with like turquoise inlaid in it and a matching
Oh.
hairbrush.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, how much is that worth, Tiralai?
25 gold.
No, I'm not going to take anything super valuable because that can be tracked.
Well, that's the gold chamber pot then, which is apparently made of pure gold.
What?
Yeah, no.
Well, of course.
no,
That's full of
no.
shit.
Yeah, is it clean?
It's absolutely clean, yes.
Huh.
Gross.
Probably has abjuration magic to banish all the shit.
Yeah, is it magic or has it just never been used?
You know, it doesn't. No, it's not magic.
Yeah,
Goddamn.
because I was gonna say if
Wizard.
it were magic, I would actually
Prestidigitation.
take that.
I mean, it's. Can you prestidige? I don't want.
Yes.
That's.
Yes,
Yeah.
you can.
Yeah,
But it
haven't
is
you read
clean.
Harry Potter?
God, duh.
We're
However-
not talking about that.
However, it works. It is clean.
Anyhow.
Hey guys, there's a door.
Yeah, I know.
When you're done raiding the bath,
Okay, I'd like to grab a random bottle then.
Oh no.
Okay.
Whatever like fits in my hand.
Mhm.
Then just let me know what it is.
It's a vial of perfume.
Awesome. I wonder what it smells like.
We'll have to make a list of possibilities and roll for it later.
Like, does it smell good or does it smell like musty old lady?
No, it smells good.
musty old
It smells
lady.
expensive.
Yeah, that's
Musty old lady.
Yeah.
Listen.
All right, Remy. I'm assuming you're checking this door.
Yep.
All right, give me a perception check.
21.
All right. There is. Give me a second. Door's not locked, and there is no key, coin on the door.
Let me try. Do you see anything?
Dungeon Master. What she said.
Give me an investigation check or a perception check, whatever you want to do.
Also magic.
More asking for magic.
Yeah, I was gonna say also magic guys. Still up? Question mark?
Yeah, you don't see any magic coming from the door.
Okay, I'll open the door then.
No magic.
All right.
Remy was more asking, is there magic I can't detect?
Ah.
Ah!
You open the door. So this place looks like it was very well kept at some point, full of exotic hardwood cabinets packed with leather-bound tomes. This place is now a mess. Ankle-deep rubbish covers the floor. The remains, which is mostly the remains of the room's former furnishings. You also see a rather large-looking creature sitting on top of like a pile. It is holding a torn piece of paper from book with something it seems to have scrawled onto it with it almost looks like crayon. It is drawn a smiling dragon with butterfly wings. And it just like shows it to you guys, points at it,
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
and then rips it to shreds and throws it in the air.
Remy's
And then
just
points out the
waving.
door.
Waves like, hi. Okay.
What
Is
kind of
that
creature?
here?
Nod.
What kind of creature is this?
Give me an arcana check.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take one step forward.
It's
Huh.
cute.
Oh no,
That's
it's
adorable.
cute.
It's fucking cute. Oh my god.
24 Arcana.
18.
Wait, I'll roll, but I'm. Damn it, Haru.
Oh my
That gave the game
Is
away.
that homunculus?
Well, yeah, you guys, Remy rolled an 24, and an 18 is also good
Oh
enough.
my god, how did I roll a fucking 20?
'Cause
It is
it's
a
cute.
homunculus. They are constructs created by magic users. They have a telepathic bond usually with its master, as long as they're on the same plane of existence. They're basically used for, help, aid. They're generally the size of squirrels.
Oh my god.
But
So
this
it's-
one is bigger than you guys.
So,
Yeah.
it didn't shrink.
Basically, yeah.
That's adorable.
We'll
Yeah.
leave you alone, okay? Yay? Thumbs up?
It starts like grabbing paper, starts drawing again.
Yeah. Do I know if homunculus can talk, or like if you can speak to them telepathically?
They can speak telepathically with their creator, nothing
it.
more.
Okay.
They understand many languages because they're created by wizards. They cannot speak.
Okay.
Oh,
What
well,
is it drawing?
Yeah.
A dragon with fairy wings.
it probably wants us to deal with the dragon with fairy wings.
Yeah, but we'll leave you alone in this room, yes? And go find the thing you're ripping up, yes? Yeah.
Yeah. I would like to make a prestidigitation of a big square and a little square, i.e., the castle with the little like happy face in the middle for the statue. And so I show it to the homunculus. Where is the dragon with fairy wings?
He kind of shrugs but points to the door. It's like
All around?
and down on its feet.
We'll
Down
go
on it.
find this thing. You want it gone, right? Yes? Thumbs up? Okay.
Thumbs up.
What do I know about dragons with fairy wings?
Give me an Arcana check. As you guys say that you're gonna deal with the dragon, it goes okay, and it kind of like puts its hands on its hips, and it feels very content, and then starts marching towards the other door to the north, and opens it and disappears inside. Before doing that, it kind of like motions to you to come inside.
Okay. That's a 19 for Arcana.
Fairy dragons. Those are a thing.
They are very cute.
They're
They're
also very
extremely
obnoxious.
cute. They can be very obnoxious, yes.
God, this
Oh no, it's cute.
Uh-huh.
Did they not say it's very cute?
It is very cute.
They're pretty friendly to for the most part, but like fae, they're fae creatures.
Mischievous
Oh,
troublemakers.
Tricksters, yeah, troublemakers,
Guys,
Brats.
we can't kill it.
Mhm.
rats.
Guys, we can't kill it.
Generally, they're like cat-sized.
Oh no.
But that means if it didn't shrink,
Guys, we can't kill it.
So the homunculus leads you into this room that appears to be a study.
oh,
There's this. Oh yeah, the doors, by the way, of this place are fitted with stained glass panes. You can't really see through them; they're that kind of stained glass, but they're very colorful. This door has been shattered,
Oh.
probably by the same thing that destroyed everything else in that other room that you're now in. Embedded in the plaster-covered walls of this room are dozens of wands, staves, rods, and orbs.
oh no.
On the east
Orb.
wall, there is a 5-foot-tall oval mirror with a stone frame, the top of which is carved in the likeness of a yawning homunculus. There is a desk and a chair formed out of what seems to be lacquer-covered books standing near the north wall, and an iron trunk about 2 feet wide sits on top of a dusty circular rug in the middle of the room. There is an iron key inside the trunk's lid thing. Oh, the lid is open. So the lid is open and the key is like poking out of the thing at the top.
Please tell me my magic senses are absolutely tingling.
Oh yeah. Everything in this room probably has some level of magic to it. Most of it is faded enough that it's not really giving off any discernible aura, which you would probably like. You look at the furniture, like the desk and chair, and those books are pinging about the same level of magic as you've seen from like spell books, but it's even fainter because they're covered in lacquer. Same can be said for the rest. They're not exactly magical, but you can easily tell that they were probably arcane focuses.
This is a little creepy, guys. I'm not gonna lie.
It's probably a trophy room.
It's creepy. Why are you showing us this, buddy?
The mirror has an aura of transmutation. And the homunculus walks straight up to it.
Oh no.
I'm gonna go around the corner.
And pulls, and you see it like put its hand through the mirror. Kind of rummage a bit, and then pulls out a helm, which is pinging magical.
Does
It's
it
a
have
mirror
two
of
blades?
holding.
Sorry, Pi?
Does it have two blades on it?
Yes.
Yeah.
It looks exactly like the one the statue was using.
Oh
in
no.
Yep. That's what I
the
thought.
homunculus turns and offers you guys the helm. Then points at his crude drawing and goes with its finger.
I love this guy.
I love him
Mhm.
so
Yeah,
much.
can we
He's so
keep him?
cute.
He speaks simply.
Also, he's living in like my dream home.
Right.
It's only a model.
A chair and desk made out of books.
Have you been wanting to say that this entire time?
Yes, he has.
We'll go find. Why do we need that helm?
Because it's the wizards.
Is it magic?
Oh, yes.
Mods.
What kind of... I'm assuming enchantment, but...
This is a magical item. Let me see.
Shame we don't have our identify slave.
Considering the figure that we have, it would be abjuration. Very strong abjuration.
It's a shieldy helmet. Mechanically and out of character, who can use helms? Anybody or...
Anybody. It's basically a hat.
Yep.
Okay. I didn't know if it counted as like heavy or medium armor.
Mm-hmm.
This... Do you know what it does? As I quickly look through to see what the fuck I'm wearing that needs attunement, if I can even use it.
I was more thinking, can a helm fit on Obitra's head?
It's a magical item. Magical items tend to mold
Adjust.
to the user
True.
once you attune to it.
Mm.
So, yeah.
The hell am I attuned to?
Hey Remy,
That's in my boots.
do you happen to have something that could identify the magical properties of that home?
Mm-mm.
Damn.
I can't learn identify. Sorry.
Worth a shot.
I wish I could.
Is anyone grabbing the helm that the
Yeah.
homunculus is holding out?
Honestly, Nadir would probably approach and take it.
Okay. It just like looks for another piece of paper and scribbles looks like a shield on it, and he points at it.
Hmm.
Yeah, it protects the user.
I'm gonna squint and look at who probably need it most.
It is my firm belief that all magical items should be described in this way.
Me too. Only bards and wizards can learn identify.
Huh. Go
If only
figure.
you had a bard.
If only we had a
Or a
wizard.
wizard.
So,
Or was it?
Or both.
so friend, um, is that like really, really powerful?
Yes. Omitra's just nodding with the homunculus based on how much this is glowing.
Yeah. In mechanical terms, it is a wondrous item, very rare.
So useful wise, would you say it is better for someone in the middle of battle, or is it more an item for someone in the back of battle supporting from behind?
Oh,
Front
this is for
or
the
back?
one
Front
going
or
in front.
back?
It like puts its hands in front.
Okay.
Just
So not Nadir.
Nadir, just jam it on Remy's head.
Wait,
Yep.
what?
Boop.
Look, now you're a tank.
What? I'm a healer, not a.
Now you're a tank.
Does anything happen?
Not yet. It
You have
requires
to
attunement.
attune
Damn it.
How long does attunement take?
an hour.
Short rest.
Yeah.
If we're just walking around and not fighting, does that count, or does it actually have to be sitting in?
Remember that? Wait, were you in the chat when I was talking? Someone described attuning as like you just got a new smartphone and you know all the shit you have to do to get the smartphone working like you like it.
Yeah.
Can you do
Okay.
that while walking around?
Actually,
Yes.
yes, Karu.
Yeah.
And it's up to you, but you're going to be very distracted because you're going to be more interested in figuring out how the helm works than anything else.
Man, if you want to attune here, I want to look at all this shit in this room. But
I'll sit down in a corner and try and figure this out, and hopefully it helps us. And if it doesn't help us with me using it, I can just throw it at someone else.
at
And
least
Remy
then we'll know what it
just-
does.
Yeah, and Remy just sits down and tries to figure out what this thing is doing, and she's kind of annoyed that it was just kind of dropped on her head. Literally.
I mean, if we take a short rest, I get more ways to kill people. So.
That's true.
Because you did use fly to get in here.
I mean, I'm assuming it took us a while to walk here and all that kind of shit, so.
I would recommend keeping one spell slot just in case you need fly again later.
Yeah, that's what I got
We're
the sword
gonna-
for.
No, fly for the rest of us.
Get your own sword.
And
I
Karu,
guess you can get your own heal
in terms of attunement, I have nothing that I am currently attuned to, so this won't mess up Remy at all.
So Remy's basically spending some time with the helm. And Omitra, you said you wanted to just comb through the study.
Yeah, like, why the hell is everything lacquered?
Okay, well, the lacquer is basically what's holding the spellbooks together in the form of a chair and a table.
Well, yeah, I figure that's the micarta, but like the items, why are they lacquered?
What do you mean the items?
You said the wands and rods and orbs were all covered
Those
in
are
lacquer.
actually stuccoed to the wall. Plaster covered walls.
Yep.
I did say plaster covered. The only
Yeah,
thing
but you
that's lack.
Okay, you said the items were lacquered as well.
Oh, no.
Okay.
The walls are plaster covered walls are embedded with the wand staffs and rods and stuff. So they're not lacquered. Like you could probably pry them loose, but you'd have to like break the plaster.
Would it still function?
Probably. They're just arcane focuses, so they're
Oh,
used
okay.
they're used to channel magic, but they're not magical themselves.
I know, I have two.
Yeah. So yeah, in terms of that, like there's many different models, many different styles, and you've got a pick of wand, staff, rod, or orb.
Okay.
Some look older than others, much older than others. Some look relatively new, and like the plaster in that area seems fresher than other places in the wall.
What does the newest one look like? Like, has it been here for how long?
Give me an investigation check.
That's a 7.
You could just ask our buddy.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell.
Dang. Did you put these in here? Little dude?
The homunculus nods.
How long ago?
So it raises. How many fingers does this guy have? Excuse me, let me look at the art.
God, I love this guy.
I
Oh
love
my
that
God,
that's a
he's got
question.
5. Okay. He's got 5. All
Excellent.
right. So he raises his hands and just like goes like all 10 fingers and then all 10 fingers again. And then kind of thinks for a second and goes like, it's 10 fingers again.
So 30 somethings ago. Okay.
Whether that's days, hours, months, or years, you're not sure.
I mean, if it was hours, I think the plastic would still be wet.
Oh my god!
What?
Well, I think it's
What?
been a short rest.
Oh, gee.
My Mistra, this is what?
So what does your new hat do?
What the fuck, Karu?
What?
Did you not
Oh,
want the
dear.
hat anymore?
What?
You tank.
So yeah, this only works inside the castle.
The homunculus has it like crosses its arm and just nods.
So I will return it when we're leaving.
More nodding.
As long as I am attuned to this thing and wearing it, I have immunity to all damage.
Yep, you're going in front.
Yeah. Okay, thank.
Fuck! But
Oh
yeah,
my God.
if it is taken out of the castle, it turns to dust and is destroyed.
Oh, yeah.
Remy's just looking at us like, okay.
Yeah, I don't want to hear you complain. You're in front now.
Yep.
Well, we're here. I guess I'm in front. I'm just saying, don't get used to that.
Mm-mm.
Because I still want to be able to keep you guys, not dead.
Yeah, that's fine.
That doesn't mean I'm not going to enjoy the hell out of it.
This is going to be terrifying still. Remy just looks at the homunculus is like, thank you, buddy. Also, do you mind being called buddy? Do you have a name?
It kind of looks to the side and is like, huh. Kind of shrugs, thumbs up.
Okay, buddy. Your name is now Buddy. Remy just gives a thumbs up back.
God, that's
Oh no,
so
we
cute.
named him.
Shit, names are very powerful with fake creatures too.
It's not a fake creature.
It's not
I
fake.
know, however, I am.
So am I.
That's nice. I'm not.
Yeah, by the way,
I'm a celestial being.
we're not killing the dragon.
If we can avoid it.
Aren't we?
No, we're not killing the dragon.
Why? Did I miss something here? Thought we were
Do you
killing the
really
dragon.
think Omitra is
Is
going to
want to kill a dragon.
The
Okay,
half
one of you.
Fey dragonborn does not want to kill the Fey dragon.
Wait, half Fey Dragonborn. You mean
Or
Draconic Sorcerer?
yes.
Anyways,
Okay.
maybe we should get going and find this dragon.
Look, if he's a draconic sorcerer, someone in his lineage.
Fuck the dragon.
Well, that.
I was gonna say
Related
that
to
one.
donkey.
Oh, did you see the meme that I posted?
Yes. I was actually thinking of that.
Me too.
Okay, but
Alright.
like, somewhere in my family line, somebody fucked a human. That doesn't mean I'm never gonna. That I like all of them.
Have you seen how obsessed Omitra is with
yeah,
dragons?
Siri.
Yeah, but this is one of the shitty ones.
No.
No.
No. Shitty
It's
ones
not
are
evil.
green.
They're not evil.
Yeah, we
It's
just
a
have to
cat.
convince
Look.
it to leave.
Just because we have the shitty excuse for a human in the party.
Yeah, Omitra.
Oh, Mitra's not human. You are.
Demetrius. Is Omitra a half elf?
Half elf.
Yes.
Yes.
Shitty excuse for
How do you know?
Honestly,
How do
a
you
lot
know?
of humans considered half elves to be an improvement on humans.
How do you know it's
They
half
are.
human?
Yeah,
Because you
seriously.
told me
That
they're
is
always
true.
half human.
They don't have to
Yeah.
be, as far as I'm concerned. Fuck that shit.
By written canon, they're supposed to be half human, but
Fuck that shit.
he's also a
That's
draconic
boring.
sorcerer, so it could be a mix.
I'm a
Any-
mutt!
Anyway, fine, whatever. We'll talk to it.
The homunculus. I'm assuming none of you said that out
No,
loud in the presence
nope,
of the homunculus, because that would have gone badly. All right, cool. The homunculus kind of waves.
Wave. Bye, buddy. See you later.
You coming, Garm?
It like flicks its ears.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh my god! I just picture like a little animation of Stitch from Lilo and Stitch.
It kind of looks like Stitch.
Yes. So this door.
Yeah.
Do I see anything with a 9? I'm assuming not.
Nope.
Hey guys, I think this door is clear. Omitra, do you see any magic?
Do I see magic?
You do not see magic on the door. However, there seems to be magic stuff behind the door.
Didn't what?
Oh, I was just thinking when we were in the garden in the center. Where?
Oh.
Because there's a western, a northern, a southern, and an eastern exit. That I'm not sure
Okay.
where.
Yeah, does this seem like it goes to the courtyard? Based on my mapping skills.
Based on your mapping skills, it probably would, unless it's too, like, narrow. Other than that,
Wait.
it doesn't go to the courtyard. It is north of the courtyard. Because, like,
Yeah,
you
I was
can
gonna
see the
say.
door here.
And if this isn't a stone door, then it can't go to the courtyard.
It is not a stone.
Oh.
Yeah, you should be able to see on the map the difference between the stone doors and the...
Yeah, the stone doors are really hard to see.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah. Yeah, the other ones are made of wood and they have like that stained glass on it. So you can kind of sort of see through it, but not really.
There's good shit behind this door.
But yeah, you can't tell what aura it is because door, but
Yeah. I'd
you
like
can
to open
detect
the
the
door.
magic.
I'd like to
Open the
prepare
door.
my bow.
Yes.
That's not
Huh. The door turned orange.
That's interesting.
that's what it looks like on the dynamic layer.
Nice one.
All right. So this room contains piles of tiny interlocking clay bricks that radiate transmutation magic.
Is this
Huh.
when the homunculus was born?
I'm just gonna come out and say it. This is basically the Lego room.
Oh my god!
Shit. I'm so disappointed. This is not Tetrin.
What is all this? Anyone know?
I don't know, but I'm stealing the brick. How big is it?
No. This room contains piles of tiny interlocking clay bricks.
AKA, it is Lego.
There's enough bricks in here to assemble either a single large object, 2 medium objects, or 4 small objects.
I take
That's-
a handful of bricks and put them in my bag.
You might not want to do that.
Why
Yeah, you
not?
may-
Isn't it going to get bigger?
Oh, that's a good point. When we leave.
Would it?
I don't know, but that's why I'm only taking one.
I mean,
do
I
see
also
as
have a
well-
bag of holding.
There's a stone door to the south and another one of the weird stained glass doors to the east. And there seems to be more magic being detected on the other side.
More magic. Do I see a coin? Because I want to open the door.
With your passive perception, no.
I'm gonna aid.
Well, I'm not looking. I'm just looking. Don't see a coin.
How about with my passive perception?
No.
Okay. Should be okay.
Alrighty then. I open the door.
You open the door, and this room seems to be like a workshop of sorts. There's an oven built into the southern wall, and there's shelves in the middle of the room stacked with stone molds and dried clay. The magic is coming from the oven, which is again has an aura of transmutation magic. The clay in here does not have any magic coming from it. It's just 5-pound blocks.
Maybe that makes the magic clay. That's great.
Yeah, you look through the molds and they basically look like they would work to make the clay bricks that are in the other room.
God. I love it. I'm just gonna open this door.
Okay.
Fuck checking it. I'm just opening it.
Shit.
And much like the opposite side of where you came from, there is a long corridor, some doors.
Is that a window over here or a door?
That's a door. The window's to the north. There's also, yeah, big door there, and then there's like 2 smaller doors.
I would like to examine this door.
All right, give me a perception check.
Are those stairs going up, Karu?
Yes.
Okay.
21.
Okay. This door frame has a gold coin wedged into it.
Yo, Mitra, there's another door with a coin here.
Okay. I'd like to go over and get ready to catch it.
Okay.
Ooh, it's a gold.
Like to open the door.
You open the door. Another storeroom lies ahead. This one is lined with empty bookshelves. No books, no nothing, just empty bookshelves. That's it.
Any magic?
Nope. No magic.
Nope. Stairs?
Well, we gotta put the coin back where it belongs, and then sure.
Does anyone want to go into the room and see if there are any doors going out of that room to somewhere else?
Sure. Oh, this room is significantly bigger than I thought. Oh lord. Doesn't look like
There-
anything.
Yeah, no. That is the only entrance to that storeroom.
Okay.
Good thought though. And then it looks like the stairs just kind of go up to a little landing and then back down the other side.
Yes. The landing goes to goes to the second floor. I have to move you there.
It does the zigzag thing, probably.
Yeah. So, if you get into teleport position, I can move you to the second floor.
And I would put the coin back.
Excellent. All right. So, up to the second floor. Yeah. Is this the second floor? Yes, this is the second. Whee. Alrighty. So yes, landing, and you can see the stairs going down again. But this area opens up into another set of halls. These halls are decorated with long purple rugs with gold trim, and you can see wood frame portraits of wizards covering the floor. In the wider section, so to either side, to west and east of the landing, you can see carved oak chairs padded with red velvet.
Can you shing us, by the way, if we're supposed to see any of this?
Sorry.
Okay.
At the foot of each chair, there's an ottoman. Ottoman? Ottoman? Ottoman?
Ottoman.
Yeah, portraits were on the
Ottoman.
floor.
Ottoman.
Yeah, portraits on the floor.
Huh. Wizards.
Karu,
Yes.
do I recognize any of these wizards or any of these portraits?
Give me a history check.
Okay. I have a feeling that these are his past hits.
Yeah, Karu, do I
Sure.
recognize? Yeah.
17.
7.
Remy, you could swear they all look familiar to you, but you're not sure. It's probably you're just being paranoid. No, surely not. Nadir, yeah, you think you've seen a couple of these faces in like the missing reports of wizards?
Mhm. Yeah. I'm just going to turn to the others and I'm going to be like, yeah, these are probably hits that he took. Because I'm almost positive I recognize at least a couple of these from missing persons reports.
People file missing persons reports for wizards.
Yes. So
I mean, if they're part of any organization and they go missing, people tend to want to know where they go.
Don't
Yep.
wizards just wander off into the wilderness all the time, build giant, strange towers, and terrorize the populace?
no.
Oh,
They're
just
actually pretty regulated.
an Eastern thing. Gotcha.
Mm-hmm. Where are you from again?
So about that, Karu and I figured out that I entirely managed to screw up reading the map.
Oh no.
Apparently, I'm from somewhere called Malharand instead of Rishemi, and
Huh?
Malharand may or may not exist anymore. It may have been destroyed in the Spell Plague.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Whoopsie.
Whoops.
So where are you from, Realmevic?
Rashomon, I told you.
Clearly, you just tell people that it's Rishemi so that they don't notice, hey, he's from that place that doesn't exist.
Well, honestly, because Remy is a cleric who's been brought up in a religious background, give me a religion check.
Oh no.
My family underwent a complex series of moves throughout the years.
9. I'm going to point out, despite all of the study Remy has done, she focused way too much on the arcane and not on religion.
Yeah.
She follows the
Yeah.
goddess of magic. Why study religion when I can study magic?
Rashemi makes sense. That's absolutely where they follow whatever god he said it was that he followed.
Or something.
Yep. Some sun god anyway, according to his clothing.
Yeah.
There's a lot of those.
Mm-hmm.
The only important god is the goddess of magic, after all.
Yeah, Mishra, she's the best. Remy is very single-minded when it comes to God-related shit, guys. Don't expect her to know anything about religion. She was kind of encouraged to follow a god. And the moment they mentioned there was a god of magic to her, she was like, that one.
Do we want to go on break before we drag our way through
Yeah,
portrait floor?
before we go, you're all like sitting there having this discussion with Realmevic. I almost said Garm. With Realmevic about where he comes from and everything, and you guys all see before she even feels it, something tries to tug on the helmet she's wearing to pull it off.
Uh-oh.
And that's where we're gonna go on break.
Something snuck up on me with a 20 passive.
And a 20.
Amazing.
Wow.
You're back. Bye. Be right back, guys.
We'll be right back. And now that it's just us all here, I would just like to thank all of our patrons. Jesus Mendoza, Alien Burb, Sayoko Hawken, Nicholas, Snanji, Shomaru, The Web Coder, Skex's Chamberlain, Pyrolytic, Phosphini, Scott Dunsmore, Stephen Larson, Me and Midair, Aster, Joker's Wild, Tess. I said Me and Midair, right? Yeah. If I didn't, Me and Midair. Matt B, DM Samuel, Kelly Throese, Udis, John Blair, Georg Mir, and Kaora. Thank you very much, everybody. And if you would like to join the legions of people on this list, you can support us at patreon.com/Midgardia. Those funds go towards making sure that we can, eat and have water and electricity to continue doing this. Thank you very much, and we'll be back in just a few minutes.
Hello. All right. So you have made your way to the second floor, and we're talking about origins of certain warlocks, and then maybe heard a teeny tiny from behind, and then something grabbed onto Remy's helm and tried to pull.
Remy immediately just goes, no, nope, holding onto the helm, like, what the heck is going on?
I look over to Remy. What the fuck is going on with this weirdo?
Nothing that you. I mean, there's nothing to see.
Something's
but
trying to grab it.
You're definitely sensing magic in that direction.
I would like to stab above Remy's head.
Okay. Remy, give me a strength check.
A strength check or a strength save?
Strength check.
21.
Wow. Okay. So Remy just like clamps her hands down on the top of the helmet, and you guys see it still is lifting it up, but she's managing to like stop it a bit. And then Ralmevik, give me a attack roll with disadvantage because you can't see what you're attacking. That's okay.
16. Sorry, I'm so used to it just doing two numbers, but it doesn't.
You can switch that.
Yeah.
That hits. Actually. Okay.
You were distracted by Omitra being like, no!
Yeah. So you hear a ow as your as Tearlight connects with something.
What language was the owl in? Common?
It's an ow. Shit's universal.
Yeah.
You punch somebody
that
from
one's
Russia,
universal.
they say ow. You punch somebody from Ethiopia, they say ow. You punch somebody from England, they go, oi, mate! No, that's Australia.
For the record, you punch somebody in France and they say I, not ow.
Oh.
Yeah.
But it probably still has like the same sound to it.
Well, yeah, I
like,
know we
in
can
terms
figure
of
out what it
pain.
means.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, in Chile we say I as well.
Alright, we're gonna punch people around the world and record the results.
Half the time I just say, you fucker.
Whatever was holding on to the helm, however, does let go and suddenly.
Yeah, Remy just quickly steps away. Like, what the, like, holding onto the helmet. Like, what just happened? What just happened? What was grabbing it?
That's not fair. You hear a voice speaking in Draconic.
Neither is stealing, I reply back in Draconic.
I'd like to not be muted. I'd also like to, while this is going on, cast Fairy Fire.
Oh, okay.
Let
Sure.
me draw my shape.
You can pull it out. It's in
And,
a...
oh, okay. Sorry, I don't do this often on this character.
No, I
Fairy
think she was
Fire
laughing
is
at me.
Dex.
Fairy Fire
Yes.
is Dex. I don't see where it is, though.
Oh,
there it
because
is.
you probably...
Templates? No, I can see it too. I can't even
Oh, shit.
cast it.
I can't... Let me get rid of these things, because that's not what I meant to do. I meant to... You know what? No, just in case.
It doesn't hurt.
Give me a dexterity check.
Sure, just one sec.
Dexterity save, sorry.
Alright. See, I was just stalling to see
keeping-
if you figured it out the correct 4. It's
Great.
4.
What's your spell save DC?
I believe it is. Let me see what my.
Also, just cast it.
Yes. Okay. It it doesn't give me a spell save DC on that, but it's like 15, 16, 16.
16. Okay. Realm Mavic starts to glow. Nothing else glows.
Well,
We all knew Realm Mavic failed. I just needed to
Mhm.
know if
if
the
the other
invisible
thing,
being.
yeah.
The invisible being goes, ah, that's rude. Also, I'm too quick. Fairy Fire is not going to work on me.
Is that in common?
No.
Yeah, I don't understand that, but can I hear what direction it was coming from?
From the west.
Yes. Can I get a fair sense of direction, like where I should be pointing my bow at?
Yeah, it was coming from like there-ish.
I don't see where you're there-ishing.
That's because I'm on the invisible layer.
Uh-huh.
Hey, jerk. How about you speak common so all of us can understand you?
Yeah, I'd like to whip out an arrow and just take a shot.
You take a shot, it goes through the air.
No, where it was.
Uh-huh. Yeah. You hear
Really?
laughter coming from further back.
Did show just freeze?
I think so.
Yes.
Oh, he's back.
Oh,
Nope.
Nope,
That
you were
was
just actually holding that position for a long time.
I'd like to aim at Ramovic. No, anyway.
hey, jerk. Starts talking common. Also, don't try and steal things that don't belong to you.
Me, 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 me. You hear
Yeah,
from
that's
yet
what
another
I said, you
position.
fucker.
Oh, look at me. I can only speak common, says the voice in a sing-song voice in Sylvan.
In Elven,
Is-
I'm like, now you're really more of an asshole.
Is Sylvan the same as Elvish or
It's-
not?
No.
No,
Okay.
it's similar enough that you can recognize bits and pieces of it, but it's
Yeah.
like speaking an entirely different dialect.
Remy's just getting annoying and she says, "You're being an asshole" in Celestial.
I actually don't know that one.
I don't
Ooh.
either, says the voice in Draconic.
I actually know that one.
Oh, that's weird.
Remy
Bro,
just
that's
hears
like,
a confused
"The fuck?"
Remy just hears a confused tone and she just sticks her tongue out in the direction of the voice. I can do that too, you jerk.
You hear a
just going
voice
to-
in your head going, well, that's not nice.
So
I'm just gonna reply in Abyssal that you're all assholes.
I'm going to add in Undercommon. Just make yourself visible.
Meanwhile, Remy is just suddenly sparkle eyes. You can talk in people's heads.
Ah, shit.
so are you
That is so cool.
Otto?
Oh, you know who I am. How do you know
Well,
who I am?
You have a
Left
sign
circle.
out front.
Oh, yeah. I do.
Oh my god. They're not very bright.
So are you just that hideous?
Ah!
Oh,
Ah!
I mean,
That's
you
not
are hiding.
that would make
Are you that
sense.
ashamed?
Because everything else in this castle looks pretty wonderful, except for,
You're
you know,
combobulating with that mage is why I'm hiding.
What mage? All the mages are apparently dead here.
I just look at you like you are the dumbest creature on the face of this plane.
Remy absolutely knows what mage this dragon is talking about, by the way. She's just like,
Oh,
we
yes.
haven't encountered a mage.
We haven't. That's true.
Yeah, she's not lying. She can't lie.
So why does the homunculus hate you?
See? I knew it. You're combobulating with that idiot on the first floor.
He's actually
If
very
you think
nice.
that's what combobulating is, you're an idiot and you're still ugly if you're still invisible.
Is that why you trashed the books? Because you couldn't read them?
By the way, hilarious. The hell is it?
You know, Omitra, I think you're far more pretty than whatever this thing is talking about.
That's not true.
Have you seen his hair?
I'm just gonna create a couple dancing lights behind Omitra to act as sparkles.
Remy will use prestidigitation to add to the sparkles.
Multicolored.
Yep.
Okay. Omidra, give me a persuasion check
Would it be with
With
advantage?
with
advantage?
advantage.
Yeah, because I have dragon ancestor, and if I'm interacting with dragons, a charisma check has advantage.
Double. No, it's double.
No,
your
it's double
proficiency.
your-
proficiency.
Oh,
Yeah.
So an additional +4.
5.
4.
5.
Oh,
Wait.
Wait, what?
Proficiency bonus. Your
Proficiency.
So
Proficiency
4.
bonus is 4.
4.
Okay, so 27. Okay. You hear like the padding from around the corner, and he becomes visible. And he's a lot bigger than you normally expect, but like you already saw the homunculus. You were kind of expecting this guy to be bigger in here.
Mm-hmm.
Oto is actually very gorgeous. Thank you very much.
Oh, I know.
Oh, I know.
Oh,
too.
we
were
all
just
knew.
we were just goading them into
Oh, I know.
invisibility.
Let me double check. He is a violet fairy dragon.
Ooh.
Remy approves of the color. Just
I was
saying.
mistaken. You were gorgeous.
I know I
Want to
am.
come with us
What?
through the dungeon?
That's why.
Why not? More
Who's
people
the
to
one
see
that-
you.
Who was the one that rolled really high for the
For
fairy
knowing
dragon
shit.
check? Was it Omitra?
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
I think it was Omitra and Remy both got really high in
Yeah.
that Arcana.
Violet
think-
dragons are the oldest of fairy dragons. The violet fairy dragons. Like their color changes with age.
Oh.
Oh, they go down the rainbow. I got you.
Yeah. They start with red
I
and
was
end in violet.
sarcastic.
And
That's
yet,
horrific.
and yet,
And yet.
So this guy's
Remy, I'm
pretty
just
old.
going to say, Remy pauses for a second, looks at Omitra, and is like, so is your hair going to change as you get older?
God, I hope so.
Karu, is there an elven or sylvan race who are like that, who are always born with red hair, and the older they get, the more their hair changes through the rainbow of colors to violet being
If they
the
don't
oldest?
like change it.
I don't think so, but there absolutely should be.
We
honestly,
need
I would.
to sub-race. We need to figure out this sub-race. Please, we will figure this out. I love this idea. I want to do this.
I would not be surprised if there was a subrace of elf that just dyes their hair as they grow older.
No, fuck that shit. You don't need that shit. Elves are magic. Their hair changes color with age. Fuck
mean, there's
yeah.
one-
Instead
there's
of
one that-
going gray, it goes freaking violet.
Yeah, I was gonna say my hair's changed in just the couple of weeks I've been here in this dungeon.
That's the lack of sun.
No, it's the stress.
That's also being around Omitra.
Oh yeah, that's another
That's
thing.
fair. I don't
Yep.
have to worry about that. My hair is
Oh,
already as wet as it can
Otto
get.
kind of points an accusatory finger at Raimi and goes like, if you guys are friends of that bastard, you
That's
can't
not
be my
nice.
friend.
Well,
Why
you
can't
have to
all
tell
be
us.
friends?
Yeah, you have to tell us why he's a bastard first. Otherwise, we're just saying, "Oh yeah, the fairy dragon that was invisible trying to steal from us is definitely trustworthy. We should listen to them."
Yeah, and Buddy can't exactly defend himself because, you know, he can't talk.
Listen,
Because he's not here.
that helmet is not yours.
It was lent to me, yes.
This castle is mine. Because I found it, so it's mine.
I
And
don't
that
know, I
was
think
inside
someone-
my castle. You saw the sign outside. It says Otto's castle. It is my castle. And that was inside this castle, which is mine. Therefore, it is mine. Thief.
Technically speaking, I haven't taken it away from your castle yet. Therefore, it has not left your property. Therefore, I haven't stolen it.
But I didn't give it to you. And I'm the owner of the castle.
Do you have proof that you're owner of the castle?
A
Yes,
deed,
the sign up
perhaps?
front.
The
Nope.
sign doesn't count.
I'll be right back.
I'd like
You forgot that existed. Therefore, that doesn't count.
Oh, ouch.
I'd like to fly.
Oh, where?
Are you gonna go take the sign off?
Yes.
Hey, Garm. It's been way longer than 10 minutes, or however long fly lasts.
Oh, I know. Also,
Are you
I
doing-
checked my thing, and apparently I have 6 points of tier lie.
Huh.
Go team. I must
Yay.
have rolled. I must have had 2 left at some point and just got confused.
Hmm.
Anyway, I'm gonna use tier lie. Go fly and throw the sign off.
I'm going to use prestidigitation on the wall and make it say Omitra's castle.
Remy is going to basically, below Omitra's name, put an N symbol, Remy.
All right.
Yeah. So you see,
That's
like,
Look, our name is on it
That's
now.
not how... No.
I'm just gonna
Fly on
dancing
castle.
lights to make it fabulous.
so how is it your castle? I don't see your name on it.
Yeah. And
Also-
Listen,
look,
Finders keepers. I found it first.
Dungeon Master.
Yes.
What happens to the sign as it falls?
oh no!
Kill the giant.
Oh no!
Okay, first of all, how do you get to the sign?
Fly.
How do you get out?
Where?
Back the
Garm,
way we came.
You'd have.
The
Garm, you have-
sword?
Well,
Through
the
the
sword's
door
probably
into
gone
the-
right now.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
keep the door open.
Okay. So you open the door, fly into the courtyard, up, and then
Yeah.
over, and then over. Okay, you're gonna be gone for a while. All right, so he flew off.
Just like, hold on, I have an idea.
Are you going to bring the sign back and break it in front of him?
That's what I was hoping.
Or just drop it?
It's way funnier to just drop it, but
Fair enough.
bringing
Because
it
then you can say, "Where's the sign?"
bringing it back and having Omitra use magic to change it is also pretty good.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's
Also,
a hard
I have
question.
an important question. Were you here first or was Buddy here first?
I think Buddy was here first.
If Buddy was here first, therefore Buddy owns it under the Finders Keepers rules.
If you're
It sounds very much like you're weeping, so wouldn't that make you a loser?
I am not weeping, first of all. Second of all, that thing is a construct. It is not a person. Therefore, it cannot have property.
Which means that the person who made it, who left it here, that construct is part of its property. And since it is in this castle, that means that everything in this castle is the property of the one who made the construct.
It looks like it.
I don't like you.
Rory just has this big grin on her face and is like, I grew up with a lot of weird people. I can do this all day. Also, hi, it is nice to meet you. Even if you tried to steal. It was very rude of you.
As you're saying this, he just puffs a bunch of gas in your direction. Can you give me a wisdom saving throw?
Okay.
Oh shit.
21.
Of course, he throws. Yes, at the freaking cleric.
I mean, let's be real here. Remy doesn't dress much like a cleric.
Otto kind of stares at you. That didn't work.
Do I know what that
Well, yeah, what was that?
Yeah. Do I have any idea what he just tried to do?
He tried to use his breath weapon on you.
What
What?
was?
Is it a charm?
Oh god.
Yeah, what does a fairy's breath weapon do?
Give me an Oh, you gave me an Arcana check. Is
Yeah, I
that
got
it?
19.
Yeah.
It's called Euphoria Breath.
Euphoria.
Euphoria.
Oh,
Euphoria.
I don't know what that word means. I recognize it, but I don't know what it means.
If someone is euphoric, they are very, very happy.
Okay.
It makes you very, very happy, and you either cannot do anything but be happy, or you move in a random direction.
More or less,
Wandering
it makes you
aimlessly.
high.
Yeah.
Remy just looks at the drinks like, neener, neener.
Ooh, try that on. Oh. When the other guy comes back, try that on him.
Oh, God,
okay.
please,
Try that
yes.
on Realmevic. I would love to see that.
I don't think he's been happy a day in his damn life since he left home.
That's true.
That's sad.
I know, right?
I can do that. But you guys have to help me kill that. I mean, destroy that. I mean, get rid of that homunculus.
But why?
Why can't you just do it yourself?
Because every time I destroy it, it comes back, and I don't know why, but it just keeps reforming, and then we have another fight, and then I destroy it, and then it comes back, and it's driving me nuts. So if you
Maybe
can figure
because-
out how to get rid of it.
Yeah,
So
why
that
the
this
hell would
castle
it
can be
keep coming
mine.
back? Do
Maybe-
homunculi normally do that?
I mean, you can resummon a homunculi. Generally,
like,
you
as
need a
is.
wizard to do that.
I'm gonna point out, if it keeps reforming and you don't know why, that's proof you don't belong here and maybe you should leave.
But I like this castle. Look, it's my size. It's perfect.
I mean, you're a really, really old and powerful dragon, right? Can't you just make one of these yourself? And then you can decide where it goes and what it looks like from the beginning.
No,
Why not?
that's not how dragons work.
I mean, dragons have a lot of money and hoard, right? You could commission a wizard to make you something like this.
Pretty sure that's racist.
Is it? If it is, I'm sorry, but I'm just pointing out, if you have
Listen,
money, you could
help
commission.
me get rid of the homunculus so this place can be mine, truly mine, and then you guys can be my guests whenever you want. And
Do you
can
know
come
who
visit.
owns this castle, actually?
It's an abandoned castle.
Do you want to know who actually owns this castle?
She,
Some
Do
old
I know-
wizard dude who's dead.
no.
No, no,
No.
no.
Look down at all the portraits on the floor.
Yeah,
Those
I've
are
been
all-
meaning to remodel that, but
Yeah, those are all people that he killed.
I mean, because he cheats.
He's a wizard serial killer.
Would I
Do you
be?
know how powerful you have to be a wizard serial killer?
Not
Uh,
very.
He will
Yeah.
kill you when he comes back.
Realm is coming back.
Oh,
Yeah, right when you say that, just like.
I'm just gonna kind of scoot over this direction a little bit, like just sidling along
Mhm.
and watching.
Okay, hi, I'm back. There's no sign out front.
Wisdom save Realmevic?
You just get a puff of gas in your face.
Oh, that's
come
so
on.
unfortunate.
19. Oh, what the...
He's a miserable
fighting?
sack of shit.
He's
Wow, thanks. First off.
It smells almost like candy. The gas.
Why do I feel faintly nostalgic? Why am I thinking about the marketplace? What did you just do?
He was trying to make you happy.
Yeah,
Good
Amitra's
luck.
just
Funny
laughing.
You guys are no fun.
But yeah, a wizard serial killer lives here. When he comes back, if he knows you came
Oh.
here, he's gonna kill you. Or worse, like capture you and steal your magic or something. He's kind of
Was-
dangerous.
With a 24 in Arcana, would I know what you'd have to do to keep reforming a homunculus?
A lot of magic.
And thanks, Hermione.
There's probably something that's reforming it, like some kind of magic spell that's basically recasting the homunculus spell to like remake it. Yeah.
Where does he keep reforming every time? So after you beat it and destroy it,
hmm
does it start out in any particular room?
Yes.
Okay,
It's the
where?
room downstairs. It's like a study, and there's like a mess of books and stuff on the floor.
Mm.
I didn't do that. That wasn't me.
So he probably just comes out from the mirror.
I'm
We
pointing.
smashed the mirror.
No. Listen,
No, that's
there's
bad
good
luck.
shit in there.
I'm trying to save your life right now. If you stay here, sure, you might get rid of the construct. When the owner of this castle comes back, he will kill you. Or worse, like, you are a very powerful and very pretty dragon. A wizard might try and, keep you captured and captive for who knows how long. It would be really bad. Like, this is not safe for you. We came here to explore because we're kind of dumb adventurers, but you're a smart dragon. You should know that staying here would end really badly for you.
Give me a persuasion check.
Why? Hey, Karu. I'm trying to protect this magical, powerful being. Can I ask Mistra for help with this?
Do you have a spell for that?
Guidance.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. I'm going to use guidance for this and give a short prayer to Mistra that please help me convince this dragon it is not safe here and that they should go somewhere where it is safe. Holy shit. 23.
Okay. He's starting to look less secure of himself. He's like, but I like it here.
I get that, but you won't like it here if you become a prisoner to, a super dangerous, very, very powerful, crazy wizard.
But then where will I go?
I mean, I still think you could probably, if you talk to a wizard, get a place like this commissioned for you to look how you want it to.
Until
Imagine
then,
having a castle you had built from the start.
there's a place on level 3 I know that you could stay at.
That's on level 3, and does it have as much magic as this place? I like magic. This place has a lot of magic.
It's ruled by floating skulls.
13 of them. They're also on fire.
That sounds dangerous.
Exciting.
Magical.
Dangerous.
There's also a magic grotto.
What?
You don't remember the magic grotto?
Oh yeah, underwater.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that really cool place with the pretty crystals.
Oh yeah, the one that we may have
Crystals?
killed all the hags.
Pretty crystals, magic power, isolated from weird adventurers.
Emptied out because we killed them all.
There's a fish guy there. That's about it.
Yeah, but he doesn't live there.
Yeah, but he knows where it is. But that's about everybody.
But honestly, if you convince him, it wouldn't be very hard to convince him. He could easily be like a servant for you, bringing whatever you want to that location.
Wait, who's the servant?
The fish dude that
Fish
showed us
person
where it
who-
was.
Oh, okay. So I'd get a servant in the crystal cave.
Secluded crystal cave.
What about treasure?
Crystals.
Mm,
There's a lot of stuff underwater if you can hold your breath long enough to get it.
Oh yeah, there was a lot of stuff down there, wasn't there? It was mentioned that a lot of stuff gets lost in that water.
I can't hold my breath that long for like maybe a minute.
Mm.
I'd like to fish the goggles of night vision out of my pocket because I don't need them anymore. I can give you these to get you started on your new horde. They're magic.
He snatches them. Starts sniffing it. Yes, they are.
Omitra, do you have to... That's not how yours works, right?
How do you know?
All this time you've been thinking that it's Omitra's eyes.
That's why it has
But
to be
it's really
30
his
feet.
nose.
That's why you have to get close. Oh,
So, do you want us to show you where this cave is? Well, okay, I'll be honest. It's mostly them showing you. I don't know what cave they're talking about. This was before I met them. But this sounds really pretty, and I kind of want to see it too.
No.
Please?
You'd have to help me take my stash.
How
Okay.
big's the stash?
I can show you.
Okay.
I'd love to see it.
Mm-hmm.
He leads you.
Can I
Up
just say
this-
I'm really looking forward to how tiny this dragon is once we leave
God,
this
yes!
castle.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, yes!
All right. He leads you up the stairs to the west. And I'm just
Teleport
gonna-
position?
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave him behind because he's on the other floor as well.
Mhm.
Well, there's many places in the castle that you can actually see him. That's the first floor. Whoops.
Yeah, I was going to say, I recognize this, and doors are open.
I can't see.
Yeah, me either.
All right.
I'm following along.
Give me 1 second.
I so desperately want a dragon NPC in our party.
Same.
All right. So he goes up the stairs, which are like right there, and then to this door here. Wait, that's not 40. What the fuck?
Maybe,
Garu.
maybe not.
That's not his room. Why was he in there? Where's 43 then?
Who's
Oh,
looting? Oh my god. Guys, when I get out, I'm gonna have the biggest fucking bottle of perfume anyone has ever seen.
Again,
Alright.
I think everything here has been shrink to an appropriate size, so when you leave, it's going to be the same size.
basically. He leads you to the door of the north. Sorry. Into this large room here. The door to this room has a sign on it that says "Homunculi Unwelcome" in Draconic.
I love this dragon.
Me too.
okay,
And
surely
you
give
see,
it... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
and you see when he opens the door, he puts a hand underneath and catches a gold coin.
Oh, that was him.
Oh no.
But
Does that mean all
Potato
the
looks back.
junk in the junk room is yours?
that's just junk.
Oh,
I'm guessing that's the stuff you realized wasn't valuable enough to have in your proper hoard and just threw in one room.
Yeah. There's just so much junk in here. I just had to clean
That's
out a lot
why
of
there
rooms.
was a copper coin instead of a gold.
Yeah.
What
Okay.
about the empty one?
That's just empty.
Well, yeah, why'd you waste a gold on it then?
Ran out of copper. Anyways, there's a lot of junk in this room. Speaking of junk.
It's just shinier junk.
Okay, so this room has. Okay, so this is the interesting junk. The other room was the like not interesting junk. This is the interesting junk. So there's like candles and candle snuffers, and there's like potted mushrooms and mortars and pestles and lamps and belts and pentacle pendants and recipe books and sticks of colored chalk, which you're guessing is what he used for the signs.
Yep.
All kind of shiny things like kettles, cauldrons, spoons, glass beads. There's some stuffed animals. Spools of wire, wigs, walking sticks, bars of soap, balls of yarn. Some of them are kind of used. Cracked mirrors and prisms and quills and smoking pipes and empty scroll tubes and some torn sheaves of parchment.
I feel I should tell you all that my ex and I had a lot of stuff when we moved from our apartment to the house, and we put it in the basement. And we organized the basement in aisles with metal racks. Like, they were spaced apart that if you had one of those mini shopping carts, you could go through the aisles and pick out what you needed. They were all in bins. They still are. A bunch of my stuff is still in this basement. You've basically described, in general, what's in that basement and what was in my art room in terms of random shit that we both found interesting and didn't want to throw away. I feel
Amazing.
like this castle is calling me out.
And I feel like you almost made Kuru do a spit take there. At least once.
Remy is going to look around and be like, okay, this will get mixed up with my stuff. Hey, Nadir,
Yes.
if I grab my bag from the other bag, can you hold on to that so I can help carry all of Odo's stuff in my magic bag? That way we can get it all in there and get it out of here.
Sure.
Okay.
Otto, by the way, is still walking through all this very carefully so he doesn't step on anything. Gets to the corner and like slaps the wall and it opens.
Whoop.
God, there's more shit.
Right. So this is the things we have to take. And you see this tiny room, very cluttered. There's treasure spread across tables that have been stacked atop one another. So it's like a shelf made out of tables.
I mean, I will point out I have one of these in this corner that is full of
Hi.
plushies.
Pi, you okay there? You okay there, bud?
Probably you're muted.
I need you all to see something.
Yeah, I'm not moving my camera, but seriously.
By the
right
way,
here,
I've
kinda
got
want
3
to-
more of those at my ex's place.
Okay, so these shelves scrape the 20-foot high ceiling, and you're honestly not sure how they haven't toppled yet.
I think this castle is just calling out anybody that plays this game.
So he points at all of this. That's what has to go. And you look, and there's okay, so everything outside was pretty cool, but okay, inside here you have dozens of porcelain and ceramic dragon statuettes,
Oh yes.
Yeah.
old storybooks, worthless but shiny costume jewelry, a pair of jade bookends carved to resemble Yuan Ti abominations.
Hmm.
I'm gonna have to roll some random trinkets. And then there's some coffers. And you see one of them is open and it's got like coins in it.
Mm-hmm.
And then atop one of the highest tables, you notice that there's a small crystal flask. And I'm gonna have to look at the description of what's inside.
How much of anything in this room is magical?
The potion.
Okay. I'm gonna ask the dragon. This stuff isn't gonna get bigger if or change size in any way when we get out, is it?
Oh, probably.
The thing is, we're going to be changing size at the same time, guys. Like, our stuff that we're wearing right now shrank with us, right? So it'll go back to the normal size when we leave. So stuff that was brought in here and shrunk when it was brought in here will just go back to its regular size once it's out of here.
Yeah, that's the only problem with this castle. I have so much things in here, and now I'm big enough to like. I mean, not that it's a problem, but like I'm used to being like having a bigger mound of things. The potion has orange liquid that flickers, and there's a bit of smoke at the top of the container.
Oh.
Hmm.
My-
Well, we can fit this stuff in my bag and we can bring it with us. Just, I have an important question. The stuff
Okay.
in this big room you don't want to take, right? Because if so, can I take the colorful chalk?
I think the colorful chalk should come, and maybe and he just like moves over and grabs one of the plushies that's like a little dragon, and he's like,
Oh no.
You have to take that. You have to take that. That is a requirement.
"Yeah, I agree."
By the way, what's your name?
Otto.
Photo.
Otto.
Oh, right.
No, what's the plushie's name?
Oh, that's a good point.
Oh, this is Teddy.
I love Otto so much.
Can we keep him?
We'll at least know where his lair is
Yes.
temporarily.
Mhm.
Oh
He's
my
a
God.
friend.
Oh my god, and we can bring him more sparklies and treasures.
Yes.
I
We are
need,
going to be adding to this dragon's hoard.
I need to give you guys a thought.
Mhm.
Otto's not gonna change size when we leave here, but everything
No.
he takes out will,
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
including the plushie.
Yes. He's
He's-
going to have a plushie bed. Yes.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
don't see the problem with this.
I
Yeah,
have
what
no
is-
problem
Oh no,
with
Yeah,
this.
what
no,
is the
that's
issue
not a
with that?
problem. I just had to make sure we were all aware how adorable that was going to be.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
Oh, absolutely.
Yep.
Okay, so let's start putting things in the bag. So we have all of Otto's stuff, and then we'll head out of here. And we can show Otto where that really pretty grove you guys are talking about is, so I can see it too.
Okay, let's get to work.
Yes.
When
Also,
did you
maybe we
move-
should make the homunculus think that we're fighting.
When did you move in here, by the way?
Like a couple months ago. It's been really
Nadir-
fun messing with the giants outside.
Nadir,
Yes.
do you know how long the wizard assassin leaves for?
Karu.
You didn't even know there was a wizard assassin living here.
Rennie's the one who remembered the rumor.
No, but I
excuse
mean,
me,
like,
I also
how-
did. I rolled for that too.
Yeah, but you
like
knew
how
that from-
often does he murder someone?
I mean, I presume it depends on how long it takes for him to find a target.
But like, how often do people get added to this missing wizards list?
Karu, how frequently does that get updated? Because that's probably something I would know.
I'd say probably the last time you heard of Maddgoth was a couple of years ago.
Huh.
I still think staying here for a long period of time is a bad idea.
Oh, I
'cause
agree. I agree. Let's
Mhm.
pack up and get out.
Also, once we have all your important stuff in this bag, that's when we'll make noise like we're fighting.
Mhm.
We got to make sure we get everything first.
Okay. Because that idiot's gonna get like all huff and puffy and then gonna attack.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll
Well,
just destroy him.
I did notice, Karu, when we were coming in, I saw a Did I see a window that basically led to the courtyard? How big was that window?
There are windows to the courtyard on this floor and the floor below. You had seen them when you came in. They've got bars on them,
Mm,
so you can't really go out the windows. But Otto kind of goes, well, once you're done, we just have to go out through the top.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
Grandmother can make us fly. Well, the ones who need to fly.
Okay. That's how I usually get out of here. That way I don't have to go to the first floor.
What fun.
Through the
Mhm.
hidden
Oh
door.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Of course, the hidden door. So we collect all the shit.
Yeah, you collect all the shit. Who wants to roll a d100 for me?
Ooh,
Me,
I'll do it.
me.
I said it first.
All right, Pi.
Fine.
Ooh.
93.
All right. So who went to grab the crystal flask?
I guess I would, since I can float up and grab it without like.
Yeah. And then
Toppling
Remy
the
basically had
tables.
her bag open, ready for the flask.
Okay. Give me a dexterity check. Omitra.
We're fucked.
Uh-oh.
Oh, fuck! That's a 5.
So this room is really cramped, and it's got a bunch of tables stacked upon tables that are kind of precarious. And you go and grab the flask.
Mhm.
Perfect. You're floating.
Mhm.
You're like, got it. You turn around and you bump into the table.
Oh no.
And the description here says it sets into motion a Rube Goldberg-esque cascade of tables and baubles.
Oh no.
Remy was
no.
standing right below you with the bag for the flask.
Well, Remy's also immune to damage right now. Everyone else needs to
True.
give me a dexterity saving throw. Who was in the room?
I'm not sure that
Oh, no.
Nadir would have gone in the room because I'm not sure that Nadir would fit in the room with everybody else.
That is true.
Just not helping us. Alright, I see how it is.
Well,
no.
5.
Mhm.
I'll do what I
6.
can. Hold on, I'll do what I can.
Remy's like,
22.
All right. So Nadir takes 4 bludgeoning damage. The rest of you take 9.
Oh no.
As
What?
tables and baubles fall on top of you.
What's that concentration save?
Fairy fire.
You fairy fire.
Oh, that was a while ago. Whoops.
Remy, things fall on you, but they don't hurt you.
This is really weird.
It is really weird. It's uncomfortable, but they don't actually hurt you.
I don't suppose I could try and grab something that looks particularly breakable to stop it from breaking.
Give me a dexterity check.
Dexterity or acrobatics?
Well, we'll allow acrobatics for this.
14.
You manage to grab. You go to grab one of the oh, what is it? I was looking at the wrong list. One of the jade bookends,
Oh no.
but it kind of barely grabbed one, and then the other one topples, and is probably what hit one of your companions.
Okay, I'm gonna point out the flask wouldn't have been the first thing we grabbed, right? So it's not
No.
like
No.
It's not the closest thing to
Yeah,
where we
no.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah. The rest of things, I mean, yeah, a couple of the, because there's dozens of porcelain and ceramic dragon statuettes, and you probably got you were still working on getting a lot of those that were on the higher shelves, so a lot of that has smashed.
I will pick up all the little pieces and look at Otto and it's like, I can magically fix these as long as we get all the pieces. It'll just take a while, but we can take them to your new lair.
Okay.
Oh no. Does it sound like he's about
I have
to
mending.
cry?
Remy is just carefully picking them up and making sure she has all the pieces. It's like,
Guys,
don't worry, I can fix that.
high or low?
Oh.
Hi.
Oh no. Oh. Oh.
Yeah, Omitra's just gonna go, oh no.
What?
And just start kind of crying of, I broke it.
Oh no.
Remy just pats Omitra on the head. It's like, I can fix it.
I can also fix things.
Oh, dragon statuettes.
Don't
All right,
worry,
so you guys
Otto.
sweep all. Some of them just shattered. It's porcelain.
Yeah. But some of them the ones that are like say cracked or in like a
Mhm.
few pieces, I collect those ones because I know I can fix those ones.
Okay. You also had managed to get like maybe around half of them from the lower shelves
Mm-hmm.
already cleared out before you started on the higher shelves and the accident happened. And yeah, the coffers as you get those out are stuffed with 30 platinum pieces, 150 gold, 300 electrum, 15,000 silver, and 5,000 copper. You definitely hadn't run out of
Wow.
coins.
Yeah.
Remy just looks at the Electrum is like, you have Electrum? I've never seen this stuff.
It's a good find. And
I know,
300
right?
of them.
Yeah, Remy just keeps collecting stuff.
Wait,
Does
did you
this
save
belong
the
to-
flask?
I don't know.
You
For
did.
me? Yeah.
You had grabbed it before
Yeah.
the tumbling happened.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what caused the tumbling to happen.
I'm just outside of the room with the flask sitting on the floor.
He's like, oh, good. You saved the potion. That one you can make. It can make you breathe fire.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Like a dragon?
Like a dragon.
So Remy makes sure everything's in her bag. Also the plushie and also the chalk, even though she kind of wanted the chalk for herself. It's colorful chalk. Okay. Anything else?
Well. Let me think. I already cleared out that room.
And I would put the potion in the bag when Remy came out of the room.
Okay.
You guys are nicer than the last guys that came to visit.
What?
Who were the last guys?
I didn't see them very long. It was like a group of people. They were so excited about all the rooms in here. But as soon as they heard me, they just went through one of the gates and disappeared.
There are gates in here?
There's gates.
Hmm?
Do you know where they go?
Places?
Did you ever go through?
Maybe. But then I came back.
What'd you see?
Well, one went to a place that had a lot of drow.
Yeah, you might not want to go back to that one.
I mean, we aren't.
Do you know what one the last group of people who were in here went through?
Not that one. They went through. My mind is giving me a blank. There's just so many in here. No, not that one. That one just goes to like. I think it's a school.
A school?
Huh. Karu, would that be the school that I recognize? AKA
Probably.
the one that you'd have to do favors for to get through?
Wait, I could have sworn there was another door. If only they weren't like hidden in the descriptions. Aha, found it. That one goes to. Now I have to look something else up.
Well, suffer.
This is a big book, guys. There's a lot of entries. Okay, that does not give me any description of what that place
Nope.
has. This goes to a cave? I think there was a troll there. That's why I came back.
Fair
And
enough.
it was really stinky.
Yeah. How did you open the gate?
That one?
Yeah.
Mm, you just need to wave a torch in front of it.
What about the others?
The others? Well, one of them opens by saying way out. I'm really clever for figuring that one out.
God, this little dragon is adorable. I love it.
And I can't find the other one again.
Nice.
Oh, there it is. Oh, it's got a riddle. You solve the riddle, it opens.
Does the riddle change or is it always the same?
No, it's always the same.
Okay.
It says, what appears once in an hour, twice in a blue moon, and never in sunshine?
I know what it is.
The letter O.
Hey, she's smart. I'm smart too.
Mhm.
Didn't take me that long to figure it out.
Oh, I kind of want to hug this dragon, but that's not something deer would do.
Before we leave, where the heck is the secret door go anyways? Oh, okay. You guys want to see an interesting room? It's on this
Sure.
floor.
Yes.
He leads you to the south of this floor.
Should we get teleport position?
That's okay.
Or not?
He points to that door to the south.
Is there anything on the door?
The door doesn't seem to have anything, but you notice that there's an electrum coin wedged into it.
Ooh.
Open it.
I'd
Or
like
do
to
I
get-
trust this dragon?
I'd like to open
Yeah,
the door.
I'd like to insight him.
Oh
Okay.
no.
Well, Relmavic goes to open the door as you kind of peer at the dragon.
This seems about the right point for Nadir to be away from the door.
Remy's insight was shit, so it's like
He seems
This is
kind of
really fun.
gleeful to see your reaction, but like,
I get ready to
It's
catch
probably-
the
Duh!
coin.
all right, you catch the coin.
What are we looking at?
What kind of Sarlacc ass pit is this?
Oh God.
You all look through the door and you see a tall throne made of iron and stained glass that stands in the southern alcove facing the door. The throne's clawed armrests and feet give it a monstrous appearance. And before the throne is a 15-foot diameter circular rug with a pattern resembling a large gaping mouth. Isn't it cool?
It's a
Should we
rug.
take it?
I don't want to touch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, I
I
can
wanna-
roll it up.
Okay.
All right.
I'd
You
like
go
to
and
roll
roll
up
it
the
up.
rug. Unless you meant the throne, in which case.
No,
Mitra,
meant the
is
rug.
it magic?
Is it magic?
it's not going magical.
Does it smell
Okay.
like magic?
It's not
I
spelling.
sniff the rug.
It's slightly dusty, but not that dusty.
I'm gonna clean it with prestidigitation as Relmavic rolls it up.
Okay. It's a harmless rug that looks like a mimic.
Okay.
Hey,
Amazing.
hey, Pie.
Mhm.
When we live together, can we? Nice.
I told you I loved this castle.
I mean, this is nothing like the button room.
The what'n?
The what?
Button room?
The what'n room?
Button room? Button room?
Yeah, it's got a bunch of
It's a button.
buttons and levers.
Uh,
Buttons?
I think Omitra wants to see the button room before we leave.
What?
Is it on this floor?
No.
Oh.
It's one floor down from us, like right beneath us.
Same place as where this is? This one
Mhm.
is?
Right below our feet.
Omitra, if
And-
you can teleport, bring me back some buttons, please.
No, I think it's a room full of buttons to hit.
Did you leave the door to the courtyard open, Realmevic?
Yeah, absolutely.
What?
Actually, we better get out of here. Come on, let's
Yeah,
go.
Oh, we have a sword! Right!
The
Yeah,
sword
we
was
should go.
gone when you passed through there.
Okay.
So
That's
did you
fine.
leave the door open?
Yeah.
We should probably get out of here. We're pushing our luck, guys.
Yep, I agree.
We should get out of here, Omitra.
We can come back later.
Come on,
Okay.
let's go.
What do you
Let's get
want to
outta
do,
here.
Mitra?
Omitra,
I was...
I'll buy you a new cloak.
But I like this one.
That doesn't mean.
Do you like cloaks? 'Cause
Oh,
there's a room
no.
full of them.
Oh no.
Whoopsie. Sorry, you were mean.
That one's also on the second floor.
Oh no. We'll come back later.
We're going now.
Oh, Omitra!
I can meet you guys at the top.
No,
No.
you're
Just
not.
show me where the room
Like-
is.
Elrond grabs onto Omitra's arm and is like, you're not going off on your own.
Okay. Otto just wants to show you around the place.
Yeah, I'm worried that Construct is going to realize we're not fighting the dragon.
Oh yeah, by the way, we should probably make some noises like we're fighting.
All right. Yes.
Yeah, let's do that while we're on the third floor.
Okay. All right. So he leads you down to the third floor. I don't know if we should bother with. No, wait. Yes, I have to. There's something very important here. All right.
Uh-oh.
So he moves you guys through back north to the staircase going down on the eastern side, which means I have to
To the plane of non-existence, yes.
scroll you all
Can
the
you
way.
sing us when you get there?
Oh god, the map is
Oh,
huge.
she hasn't gotten there yet.
I know.
Okay. Okay. He leads you to this door. He's like, okay. Oh, Mitra should open this one.
I open it.
All right. You open this room. You find a bunch of racks around the edges of the room filled with coats, cloaks, robes,
Oh.
wizard hats, and everything you could ever imagine a wizard wearing pretty much in this room. And then to the north of the door is what appears to be a mind flayer.
Is it magical?
That's just standing there. It is not magical.
Was this always here?
Mhm.
What is it?
Honestly, I expected you to scream. Wow. Have you ever seen a mind flayer before?
Oh my god.
Wait, the
Oh.
mind flare?
Oh, is this another one of those statues that was made on the second floor?
It looks very realistic, but do you guys want to investigate it?
Hell yeah.
Not want to touch it.
You go and investigate it, Umitra, and you realize after a bit it's a disguise. It's a costume.
It's a cosplay of
Yes.
a mind flayer.
It's a very good one too.
Oh my
It's-
god.
It's a mind flayer costume complete with black robe, cowl, and rubber mask on top of a wooden mannequin.
Okay,
Oh my god.
we've got to take this.
Okay, we're not stealing the assassin wizard or the wizard assassin's fucking mind flayer costume.
And yet we stole from his bathroom.
We stole things he won't notice.
Yeah. Karu, you said there's a lot of cloaks and other things in here. Are they
Mhm.
different sizes and styles?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay, can I start looking around and see if I recognize any of these?
Sure, give me a perception check.
24.
Okay. You start looking through this, and it's like, at first glance, they all look okay. They're clothing that, wizards would wear. You take one out, and you notice that it's got like a pretty big burn mark on the chest. You take another one, and it's got like tears of blood stains. And some of them look like they've been frazzled by like electricity or something.
Mm-hmm.
And so on and so forth.
Mm-hmm.
What is the Mind Flayer wearing?
The Mind Flayer is actually wearing the same thing that the Mind Flayer token is wearing.
Look at that face.
So no armor. It's just the robes and the cloak, and then the like rubber mask with the Mind Flayer face.
So Karu,
Yes.
do I see any like Zentarum symbols on any of these, or like that's what Remy's kind of checking, because I'm assuming some Zentarum wizards have disappeared, so she's trying to find if they were killed by Maddgoth. She just wants confirmation on possible
I'd
deaths.
say probably yes. You find 2 or 3 pieces that have a Zentarum mark stitched somewhere where it can be like hidden but shown.
Yeah, she's gonna take those ones so she can bring them back to the faction to, report, hey, if you know who this belonged to,
Mm-hmm.
they were killed by Maddgoth.
Okay.
So the Mind Flayer costume minus
Mhm.
the head, how much space does that take up?
I mean, it's
Like
it's a robe and a cowl, so it's a black robe and a cowl is the basics of it. So it's clothing. It doesn't take up much space. Wow, that's loud typing.
Excited typing.
Otto's like, I guess you guys like this room.
Yeah, it shows off exactly who was previously killed by the wizard who lived here, and we should probably get going. Let's get going, please.
Why are you interested in that wizard?
Huh? What wizard?
The one who made the castle.
He's a serial killer, and people who are friends with the people I know kind of have some wizard friends who have disappeared before, so I'd rather not be here when the owner of this place comes back and kills us all.
It's a good thing I didn't open that door then.
What?
What door?
you
one
found
right
his
to the south.
study.
Okay, we're not going to open that one. Let's get going.
Yep.
Was
Omitra,
it-
you
No.
glance at Omitra, you glance at it, and it has abjuration magic on it.
Omitra? No.
It
Remy
doesn't smell good.
grabs Omitra and is like, "No, we're getting out of here.
Omitra?
I will
And then-
drag you out of here, Omitra."
And then the button room is to the south.
Omitra? Come.
Omitra,
Get
we
out of
need to get out of here.
I swear to God, I will shoot you.
Is Omitra still going?
Yes.
I really don't want to do this, Omitra, but you leave me no choice. I'm going to cast Hold Person on Omitra.
What does that do?
There you go. So it's a wisdom saving throw, or you're paralyzed.
I'm sorry, Omitra, but we need to get out of here, and you are testing our luck and risking our necks.
No!
So Omitra just starts walking to the south button room and suddenly freezes.
I'm
Mid stride.
Omitra, really sorry, but we need to get out of here. Remy just goes over and grabs Omitra and starts trying to pull him back.
Okay, you start pulling him towards the stairs, and Otto's just watching this with so much amusement. And suddenly he just remembers, oh yeah, oh no, that hurt.
I'm going to shoot an arrow in the vague direction of Otto, but deliberately miss.
Oof, that hurt too. Give me another wisdom save for me, Troy.
Like, Remy is apologizing as she's doing this. Like, I'm really sorry, Omitra, but I am terrified we're all gonna die here. We need to get out of here. You don't want the pretty dragon to get hurt, right?
Oh god, there's 2 autos on this floor.
Yay! 2 dragons!
Okay, you keep dragging him up the stairs.
Yeah. It's like, I'm sorry,
As-
I'm sorry,
Otto,
I'm sorry.
Otto kind
I'll
of stays
leave you."
behind, and as you guys go up the stairs. What can you do? Huh, okay. Choose that on the way down. You see light just spring forth from Otto, and he aims it at the windows that go to the main shaft in the center.
Oh, that's sneaky.
So you see a like bunch of flashing colors and a lot of smashing windows as well. He's like, okay, let's go.
Yep. Remy's still pulling Omitra along. It's like, come on, come on, come on. I'm sorry, Omitra.
Omitra, give me another wisdom save.
It'll end soon, I promise, but we need to get out of here.
And you break free of the hold person. You guys have made it
We
basically
made it.
to the landing of the
I
third floor.
am going to bite you.
Remy just looks at you and like it's like, I'm so sorry, but I'm scared. We need to get out of here. Like,
When you least
please.
expect it, I am going to bite you.
That's terrifying. Does Omitra continue with the group now?
Remy's giving Omitra puppy dog eyes, by the way.
I'm ignoring Remy.
Are you following us though?
For now.
All right. Otto leads you up the stairs, and I'm not going to pull you over there because you're going for the stairs and to a staircase that is beside where he had gone into his room. And the stairway leads up to a trap door, which on this side looks, you can see it automatically.
Mm-hmm.
And as you approach it, you kind of peer from behind Otto, and you see that it says knock knock. And he just comes up to it and goes, rap, rap. And the trapdoor opens. All right, let's go.
That's fucking awesome.
And you go up onto the roof. And yeah, the trapdoor on the other side just looks like the rest of the floor on the ceiling. Great. So how are you guys leaving? You can fly?
I'm just gonna look at Relmevic.
Sure can.
Yeah. Remy just points at Relmevic.
All right. So
Cast-
Mavic.
Yeah, cast my fucking reroll spell.
Excellent. And you all fly off. And as you leave the castle, 40 feet away from it.
Wait.
Wait. Hold on.
Before Remy takes off, she picks up the helmet, puts it on the ground, and then starts flying away.
Okay. Okay.
I'm hucking it off the castle.
You get pushed off, but you can fly. So
Wait, do you push me off the castle?
No.
The
I
helmet.
hucked the helmet off.
Yeah.
oh, you're grabbing the helmet and throwing it off the castle.
Mhm,
Great.
Oh
Alright.
no.
mhm.
Good to know.
Oh,
I really
no.
hope it doesn't fuck over who's still attuned to it. Just saying.
No. It's the when this dude comes back, finds his castle ransacked, and is pissed off, I don't want him to be immune to damage if we go back to the castle.
Oh, I
That's true.
completely understand. Remy is just way too honest, and she promised she'd leave the helmet.
Yeah.
What you do
Which is why
afterwards
Amisha let her leave the helmet behind.
Yeah, so that way you weren't lying about it.
I left it behind. I don't know what happened after that.
Yeah.
You tried to kill a fairy dragon, you son of a bitch. You don't get it back.
I mean, I had a way different concern. I was worried that it wouldn't resize.
Oh, because it's connected to. Well, no, it would have turned to dust.
Yeah, it turns to dust.
But yeah, if not else, we would have decapitated Remy.
Yeah.
Squish.
Well,
Anyhow.
not decapitated, just crushed her head.
Yeah, you
Thanks
just
for
watch
seeing it
the
right.
helmet fall off the castle, and as it leaves the bubble of transmutation, it turns to dust.
So instead of growing, it just gets tinier.
It just disintegrates.
Oh,
And
So,
all of you whoop, go back to your normal size, except Otto, who was
I mean, that
already
is
his
Otto's
normal
normal
size.
size.
Otto is adorable.
Uh-huh.
So, we're heading back to Skullport.
I guess.
All right, let's show Otto his new home.
Would you like to fly Otto, or would you like to ride on somebody's shoulder?
I can fly for now.
If you get tired.
Raise an NPC.
And you guys go to Skullport.
Mm-hmm.
Go back
And
to
that's where we'll
Skullport.
end the session today.
Yay! We made a friend.
Oh my god.
Technically, two. One of them is going to be mad at us later.
Oh yes.
Whatever, we
Yeah.
dealt
We
with it.
betrayed them.
I would have
We said
fought him.
We said we dealt with it. We never said we'd kill it.
Yeah, we got rid of it.
You did get rid of the dragon.
Mhm.
So yeah, outside of the castle, the dragon is 12 inches long.
So cute.
Cat size.
Mhm.
What
Oh.
kind of cat are you talking about if it's 12 inches long?
Kitten.
Kitten.
Oh no! Show?
What?
Oh.
Shit.
Yeah,
You
drop this
dumbass.
Yeah, we're still
We're still streaming.
We're
show.
still streaming.
Anyways, yeah, thanks
yeah.
guys. Thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. We have a. Do we have a game? When's our next game?
Wednesday.
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 Don't forget to
Yeah,
make yourself appear.
one of our friends is playing a game.
Yes, we'll be doing some Cypher System horror stuff run by
Mhm.
Jesus. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have a good night, everybody.
Have a
Good
good night.
Good night.
Bye.